smashing him down. It's a double kill for Jim.
Oh my God, Jim!
Looking pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire. He had the right angle, but couldn't land the shot. The dark scope, the two-piece! Oh my God! Oh no! He was down to 1 second on the clock.
Pegou bala na cara do Master. O Almairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. Da estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
Square on the body that you hit. He no-scoped Raballo right there. He no-scoped.
Queda solamente positivo por parte de repente consigue la primera baja de se da cuenta que no
Good evening, EU. We are back live for another week of Mobile Mayhem, the final week of the regular season. And as always, it's your boy Verdict on the ones and twos. With me, that is right, guys. Go ahead, put it in the chat. He kind of spoiled it. We're gonna have to ban him for spoiling. We'll figure a way out to do that in a minute. But it is the Pantsless Denominee. He has appeared. He has been wild, and he actually asked me to put a shirt on in between the intro now. So. Be prepared for a great day, right? A great day, a great night, great whatever you got going on. But here we are. Day, how are you doing, buddy? I haven't spoken to you in like a whole week and a half almost.
Bro, I don't know what to tell you, okay? We're out here living someone's life, you know?
Yeah, someone's life sounds pretty awesome, dude.
Kind of bright up in this.
Hey, look at that. Today. The lighting looks pretty dapper, bro. I love it. Look at that grid. Someone get a cheeky little screenshot. Looking extra sweet, man. You know what else is looking extra sweet? That ratio I just hit Shakes with on Twitter, bro. He said worst update, rule set update ever. You know what I hit him with? I hit him with an L plus ratio plus spawn invite revoked. 100% Shakes.
Lol? Oh, man.
Yeah. But speaking of the new rule set, we do have a few things to go over before we jump into our series for today. You
sure did hit him with that, too.
Yeah, I did, bro. And I hope it gets at least 15 likes, just because Chigs.
Here, I'll hit you with one.
I appreciate you. There you go. Appreciate it.
I might even hit you with a retweet.
Hey, yo! That's what I'm talking about. All right, while he's doing that, I'm going to run through some of the new updated rule sets that have been amended to Mobile Mayhem. This is, I guess, the 3.0 version, as we've had multiple updates here recently. Right now, we're looking at the napalm being added back into the mix for score streaks. TAC 5 actually going to be unbanned as well. Weapon restrictions are a little more lenient. We're looking at primary shotguns, 1 per team, as well as LMGs and marksmen. So we'll get 1, LMG, shotgunner, marksman per team, which should make things interesting as well. As we were talking about it, a moment before we went live. If NA doesn't ban SKS while they're playing against Yo Mama, and Space gets an opportunity to, spark up a little bit of interesting plays with an SKS, you bet for damn sure that, you're losing. Right now, I can see that being the case for every Yo Mama matchup. Doesn't matter if they want to see the type banned or not. So, that's a W in my book. I love the weapon restrictions updated. Ban lethals and tacticals, 1 flash drone per team. And I think Day and I talked about this momentarily, but I don't even know what the flash drone is. I haven't seen it yet, so maybe we'll get to see it today. Mythic skins unbanned. I think that was also a part of an update a while back, but nonetheless, they are unbanned. Weapon bans per series will be added back, so each team will get 1 weapon ban at the beginning of the series. Maps added. The biggest dub. Hardpoint slums added into the mix. S&D, Hacienda, and Meltdown. Oh my god, Dave, we got Meltdown. I begged for it, and here it is, as well as a Dom Hacienda. So, look at this, shake things up, make things a little more interesting. 3 new maps added back in, or 1 new map, or 2 new maps added in, and then 1 old map added back into the mix. Certainly going to be fun to see. I can't wait for a Meltdown Search or Destroy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, definitely should be some fun in the mix. I like the addition to the Search and Destroy map pool of Meltdown. That's one that I know you and I have both mentioned that we were really looking forward to seeing coming back. Hacienda, I definitely think should be pretty interesting as well. I don't know that I'm as convinced on Hacienda as I was Meltdown. I think Meltdown on a competitive level is actually an incredible map. Hacienda, we'll have to see how it develops as some of these upper teams face off, because it's a little bit of a weird map in my opinion.
No, I'm right there on board with you now. So we've went through the rule set. We'll see how it plays out. Obviously, I think we won't see it today. We will see a Hacienda Search and Destroy, so get ready for that. We will see a Meltdown Search and Destroy. I won't tell you when. I won't spoil it. I'll allow it to develop, but a little less about that, a little bit more about what we got on hand as... You can see it on your screen. We're going to start things off with a little bit of Qlash and Illuminati EU. Certainly should be a great matchup. Illuminati settling down for a top 6 seed. Certainly shouldn't change today. Animus and EuroElite for match number 2. Match number 3 is not going to happen. FN420 and Elysium. FN420 are going to get those 20 points on the fact that Elysium aren't able to provide 5 starters. So I think they were even able to provide 4. So super unfortunate for Elysium to see their season end here. But it is what it is. 117 not found. They are going to be squaring off against Anarchy, and that's probably going to be our highlight match of the day. That is definitely going to be, as far as competitive sake goes, certainly going to be one of the ones that I would expect to be a little more closer in skill gap, and as well as another point for Anarchy to, make in this season that they've came through. They beat Animus, not the same team that they were when they beat Animus, but now's their opportunity to take down a 117 team who has found a lot of life in the second half and has been very, very consistent, Day.
Yeah, definitely got to say you're right. And I did, I don't know if we have any Hacienda in the mix for today as far as hardpoint goes, but I did send you the hardpoint rotations as a image, just so you have it.
They did add a Hacienda as a hardpoint map. It's just slums.
I thought it was hardpoint and Search and Destroy.
No,
oh, slums.
Search and domination. Slums is added. Yeah, and I don't think we see slums at all either. So
I had that backwards then. Might be.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll still take a look at it because you never know what's going to happen there. Oh, well, never mind. You deleted it. Well, all right. Team standings right now. Nova Esports certainly up in a top spot. They cannot be touched as far as points goes for the remainder of the season. Obviously, Animus and FN420 going to be the highlight. Why? Because Animus has to play a match today, which should put them above and in a safe spot for a top 2 seed. But should, could, would. We never know with EU, right? FN420 going to go ahead and get awarded those 20 points. They're sitting pretty at 105. So a third slot, not necessarily something to brag about, but certainly something to, you know, take some momentum going into the playoffs. So 117 not found. Again, they are like locked and loaded. They are ready to bring the energy today. They are going to be sitting with 85. Anarchy with 80. Illuminati, EU 65. And Omniscient has lost Jim. Jim is no longer with them. I know you follow Jim on Twitter, guys and gals. I know that is one of the more popular content creators in EU. He is no longer with Omniscient. So with that being said, I don't know if we're going to see Omni on Thursday. We'll have to, you know, wait and see what the verdict is on the roster changes and whatnot. Elysium.
What the verdict is.
Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah. All right. The rest, as you can see, Qlash and EuroElite. EuroElite going to be sitting at 0 points. So they are late additions, and this is exactly where you would expect them to be at as a late addition into the season. So without further ado, match number 1 is, you know, on the horizon, and best of 3 is looking pretty solid as I've got it pulled up here for you guys to see. Does look like we're going to be starting things off with a firing range hardpoint day, followed up, you know, I didn't say I was going to give any spoilers, but I did say we were going to see a Meltdown Search and Destroy. Well, there it is right there. Meltdown Search and Destroy for map 2. Super excited to see that one thrown back in the mix. And then we've got a standoff domination to round out the best of 3 if we see this series go to a 3rd game, which if I'm Illuminati EU, I'm coming and I'm handling business. Hacienda Search and Hacienda Dom, both banned by both teams. Type 25 and SKS. So we don't have space in EU, but these teams don't want to play against SKS, and I don't blame them.
All right, well, we'll be looking to get into the mix here pretty soon. Definitely think Illuminati have a pretty big chance to possibly come through with the win here. I did revoke the Hacienda hardpoint, and I sent you the Slums one instead.
Nice.
So you do have that now?
Yeah, that looks right. That looks right. I haven't played Slums. I played it on COD Mobile. I haven't played it on...
Listen. I like the way this map is set up, or like the labeling of the points, because it's not like the mini map. Like a lot of the pictures I saw were like the mini map would have the points on it. It's like, bro, I can't tell where that is on the map. But this, because it's all colored in and stuff, makes it nice and easy.
There you go. I'm digging the vibes here as we're going to go ahead and jump into a little bit of a delay for the emulator, but it does look like we're into the match, and it does look like it already started. So didn't miss much other than a few points going over in favor of Illuminati. Yes, they do have a new player on the roster that is Bison. So not seeing General War here. Maybe they'll just push him into the Search and Destroy? Question mark. I know he's a talent for his snipes, but, you know, in hard points, it can be a bit difficult. Maybe they're trying to get something geared up for, you know, the playoffs. Maybe we're looking at something that could be, you know, helping them long run. Right now, we're looking at a P2 rotation that is going to favor the side of Qlash, and they are actually putting up some solid numbers here and holding off the hill very well here on this P2 rotation.
Yeah, but we do see a fair bit of Kilo in the mix right now, and I definitely think that's... you know, definitely one of those next weapons in the meta once you take the type out of the mix. And we actually have the Holger as well. Boot, while AFK AF does have a Holger in his hand. I also saw a Bison for Gracie. Look over at the opposition. We've got a QQ9 for Blends. When's the last time you saw a QQ9, bro?
Other than the Trovo Creator Showdown, not often. Not often at all. As a matter of fact, I'm taking a look at it right now, and I'm kind of at a loss of words. I was expecting Bison to use the Bison. Well, he's got a Kilo at hand, and he's doing a pretty solid job. Now, Boot still AFK in spawn. What is going on there, homie? Maybe a little bit of that friendship in him not being able to connect properly. I don't know. Maybe he had something come up. Maybe he got a little bit of mom spaghetti on his shirt. He's trying
Mom spaghetti?
Yeah, just a little bit, right?
You clown. I was literally sitting here just waiting for it. I was literally waiting for the mom's spaghetti joke, and then you just had to yoink it out from underneath me. Oh,
Hey.
savage.
You know, it is what it is. Right now, we are looking at a P3 transition that is certainly favoring the side of Qlash, and as this map is pretty lopsided for P2 and P3, it is actually pretty close in score line. So, Starka looking for the contest. He's going to get shut down. Some TAC 5 comes into play. That is 100% Nepal's coming through with it. And that is an absolute beauty of an operator to utilize while you are in this trailer site. Gracie not going to actually hold back. Does find Toot is going to be taken down. We've got a 78 to 49 point advantage, and it's just getting higher and higher for the side of Qlash. And we were thinking that Illuminati EU were going to come through and handle business. Granted, they are in a 4v5 right now, and I did just see Boot actually move a little bit, so I am still at a loss of words for why he is AFK.
Listen. It's a 4v5, and it's still not a 250-0. Okay?
Bro.
Bro.
Yo, look, that is not relevant information anymore.
Listen, bro. Listen. We've got 60 points on the board for the side of Illuminati right now, and I don't want to say you can't tell Boot's not here, because you certainly can, but, well, definitely a bit closer of a match than we've seen in 4v5s in the past, so we'll have to see. I see Boot connected in the... Oh, come on, Boot! Come on, Boot! Oh, this is pain. Do we want to do listen-ins with,
Yeah, let's go in. Let's jump in with the side of Qlash. We'll go ahead and get a
Qlash,
quick listen in for them. And
Boot's
then
here!
if Booth gets back soon enough, we'll see how the game turns. So bear with us as we join up with Qlash for a quick listen in.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
Enemy contact.
Well,
Enemy contact.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
guys, you're going to have to bear with me. My Discord just crashed, so I was trying to figure out why I couldn't hear anything. Well, that is exactly why. So bear with me while I get that rebooted. I know the...
Locked down. Hardpoint lost.
Contact with enemy. Enemy.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I had to restart my Discord, and it has taken a lot longer. I didn't want to be inside of the VCs while I was talking. I was going to let it reset for a second, but while we're looking at it right now, 155 to 97, a solid rotation over to P2. Reset comes through for the side of Qlash, and they are up by 57. And it's only getting worse here as the point not going to be broke as of yet. Oh my, Gracie, big kills come through. We're going to go ahead and try and get Discord reset and locked and loaded. So bear with me while I do get back in.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Smoke! Smoke!
Contact with enemy.
It doesn't look like it's going to change. So bear with me now as I'm going to try and get this reset one more time. Not 100% sure what the case is here.
Enemy in sight.
Smoke!
I'm resetting Discord one more time, guys. You're going to have to bear with me. I am extremely apologetic. I just swapped over to the Qlash Discord server, and for whatever reason, it just did not like it. So I'm going to try and get a fresh Discord up and running, and I don't know 100% if I can do that as of yet. So I guess I'm going to do this solo for the time being.
Tied for the lead. Taking the lead.
I got shot.
Enemy contact.
Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Predator missile inbound.
Yeah, Discord is servers are down. LAP. Wow. My name gone? Get your ass out of here, bro. This is why day stream's better. Days Discord crashes literally every other minute. What are you talking about? All right, we can see right now, Boot certainly putting up not a lot of numbers, but that 5th player presence definitely makes a big impact going into this game, or later half of this hardpoint. Man, I don't know what's going on. Discord is down. 100% don't know when it's going to be back up. I'm going to go ahead and close Discord out. Maybe we can download TeamSpeak while we wait. But as of right now, it's a 197 and 187 game. And for this moment, P4 rotations are going to be fair to the side of Qlash. They've got a decent hold on wood. And right now, Illuminati EU looking for the break. It's got to come swiftly because there's only a few moments left. 18 seconds left on the point. Zed going to pick up a big gunfight. Starricker going to drop the break, the contest. Big kills coming through for Zed. Oh my god, Zed with the Holger is disgusting. He's got 34 on hand. And a ×2 KD. 1:38 on the hill to go along with it. Just a solid game one here for Zed. And I made a comment a few days ago whenever he used his cluster strike on this map. And it was a big L. As a matter of fact, I think that single-handedly, like, spiraled the game out of control. And right now, he's got a lot of control here on this P1 site. The break does come through. Bison and Gracie going to combine to push up. He's going to be taken down. Buddha's still AFK, chat. Not 100% sure what's going on in that end, but my Discord is 100% buggy. I can text messages on my phone, but I can't jump in and join in for listen-ins or join into any kind of VC, so I don't know what's going on that end. I'm going to try and give this a second try. Let's see what can go here from here. Again, technical issue, not my problem. It's something I can't handle.
Tied for the lead. We've taken the lead. Bring it up, squad.
So they down for reals? F. That's big Fs, bro. How the hell are we supposed to broadcast without Discord? Alright, I guess we're going to have to find an alternative. Maybe I'll download TeamSpeak.
Hardpoint locked down.
I'm going to go ahead and do that while we're waiting. But right now, we were missing out on a spicy AF matchup. It is 235 to 235. Blend's going to hold the push off from the left flank. The right side's going to be held down here by him as well. My god. Nobody going to be able to successfully make it in. And even with Boot not being AFK towards the end, it's not going to matter. The break comes through for Boot. He is going to be shut down. He's got Gracie in the objective. Bison comes through with a massive crossbow kill. Good night. The Sparrow kill. And sure enough, that is going to be it. Not going to be enough for the break. He's going to be taken down. And game one is going to go in the hands of the side of Qlash. And I don't know what the hell's going on with Boot, but bro,
It's a draw.
250 to 235. Possibly one of the best hardpoint games that I didn't get a chance to cast, and I apologize, guys. Bear with me as I try to get this TeamSpeak downloaded because I cannot get Discord to work, guys. Okay, well, apparently I can't download TeamSpeak either. This is toxic. Okay, yeah. Day, do me a favor and turn on your audio option for PC. This is awkward, guys. I apologize. Again, this is certainly not what I had hoped to see. All right, but well, I can't send Day the link if Discord isn't working. Yep, there is an issue with API and session issues. So we're looking into the issues, people sending messages, logging in, streaming videos, etc. It is currently under investigation. So right now, it looks like it's an unresolved issue for Discord. And I don't know if it's just, certain people. But as of right now, I'm not having any luck with getting Discord working. I don't think I have WhatsApp downloaded either. Do I have WhatsApp still downloaded? This is tough. I don't have any form of communication outside of Discord, and Discord is not working, so maybe I should... I can't even send Day a link. So Discord being down is definitely going to hinder our progress for the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a short intermission, guys. Don't go anywhere. Let me get this resolved. Let me figure out what I need to do, and then we'll go from there, guys. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back. Okay, guys, we're going to give this a shot. We are currently having to use an alternative communication form, which is in the form of OBS. So bear with us as we're trying to get everything functionally right. And it does look like everything's good. You can probably see me and Day now. Day, can I hear you say something? You're muted. No?
I'm just messing with you, dude.
Son of a gun.
Oh man, there was too much of an opportunity with the whole Discord thing going on, bro. I had to. Come on now.
All right, say something one more time.
Testing 1 2 3.
All right, I think I had you like echoing because I had you as a source in OBS for the actual volume through your OBS Ninja. And it looks like it's all good now. So say something one more time.
Testing 1 2 3.
Perfect.
Nothing but dubs for us in Warzone today.
Yeah, because those planes are back, right?
The bombers are here.
The bombers are here, baby. We are ready to rock and roll. All right. All right, so Discord being down is an L. We're going to use OBS Ninja moving forward today. Unless Discord does magically come back. We can't hear him.
The delay. As when I was trolling you.
Oh, you son of a... I'm going to turn on the stream just so I can see. All right, I think I had you like echoing because I had you as a source in OBS for the actual volume through your OBS Ninja. And it looks like it's all good now. So
Got it all
say
figured out?
one more time.
Testing
Yeah,
1
it's
2
good.
3.
Perfect. There we are.
Lit.
We're litty titties. We're ready to rock and roll. All right.
I can't believe you just
A
said
little
that
bit
on
of a
stream.
delay, but bro, that game 1 was solid. Game 1 was, even on the backs of boot not being connected to 4v5, that was quite a game. And unfortunately, you know, we had Discord outages, and on top of that, we had boot connectivity issues. Right now, we're moving on to a search and destroy. Because
Boot logs into COD Mobile via his Discord account, so.
Oh my god, are you serious?
No, I'm just kidding. I
You
don't think
son-
you can do that.
If you could, I would imagine. Look how gullible I am, chat. This guy is just clearly taking advantage of me.
Bro, we're having too much fun right now.
We're having too much fun. Why does Day sound crispy as hell? I'll tell you why. Because Discord audio is trash. And OBS Ninja audio sounds much better. I need to find a way to download TeamSpeak to kind of see how I like it in comparison to Discord. Because Discord has not been very reliable here recently. So, bruh. I do see Gore in Discord, or not Discord, not in Discord because I don't have Discord open. I do see Gore in chat saying, why did you kick me? Do you guys need a player out? If so, just tell them to leave.
Yeah, just message us on Discord real quick.
Yeah, message us on MySpace. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I communicated via Twitter. For a second,
You can
yeah.
reach me on AIM Messenger as well.
Yeah. Or you can IM me on AIM Instant Messenger. Bro, Discord being down got me like... It definitely got me like... What? Bruh. Alright, I'm done. I did my little spiel there. There we go. All right, we're gonna go. Illuminati EU down by 1. Qlash on the backs of a 5v4. 250 to 235 hardpoint win. I hate we missed that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate that I didn't get a chance to cast and do listen-ins. No in-game comms. I don't think we can cast with in-game comms. I don't think that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's not the way that works.
So alternative solutions will have to be found. Discord is down 100%. I can't tell them. You can message them on Twitter. It took me like 5 minutes to realize that I could message on Twitter. But yeah. Go ahead and
Hey, that's
hit the
about
Twitter.
10 minutes quicker than I thought it would take you.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm moving on up, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You learned how to Twitter, now you live on that thing.
Look, I can't help it that I be getting some pretty decent kick boot. Okay, Ronan, kick boot, please. Apparently, these guys don't have in-game comms, as well as their Discord is down too. So, Ronan, robot, Dave, tell Ronan to kick boot.
Hey, robot, kick boot. Robot. What do you mean he's playing? General Gore is saying kick boot for General Gore.
Gore be coming in my chat like kick boot now. Discord is back. Shut your front door. I don't know. I think we'll keep Discord is not back up great. You sold me so hard and I fell for it.
Dang.
Why did Boot join back again? Has the match begun yet? We've already played one match. We played one game of the first match. But we have not played the second game. So what are we doing here?
I don't know. I'm being told conflicting information. I'm being told to kick boot for General Gore. I'm being told that Zed doesn't have the maps downloaded.
That is actually 100% correct.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to cast like this for the rest of the day, guys. This is just... I'm going to be honest with you. This is exactly what I feel like right now. I'm just like... That part do be looking crispy, though. Hey, yo. You can't see me, but I'm doing some pretty funny stuff right now, dude. All right, we're done. We're done. We're done.
What? You had to do this on stream?
I'm blue right now, bro. I'm feeling pretty blue.
Getting blued right now?
Hey, yo. All right. Ah! Oh, that's terrible looking. Hey, yo, I look pretty good with white hair, bro.
With white hair?
Okay, there we go. All right, does it look like General Gore is going to get to play? It does look like we're going to be hopping in. Man, you know what? I was so looking forward to a Search and Destroy on Meltdown, and this is what we've got. A Search and Destroy on Meltdown without Discord comms. This is, without a shadow of a doubt, absolutely just chaos without Discord being up.
The enemy has the bomb.
Well, without Discord or not, we're going to go ahead and dive right into it. So, Boot is not AFK. Look at the players waiting for him to make his move. You saw everyone waiting for him just in spawn site. This is definitely an awkward day. But nonetheless, first round's going to come through. Boot going to go ahead and miss that first shot. Warvac gets absolutely violated. The hit marker from Boot, as well as Star Ricker coming through with that R9. So this is a map where shotguns can reign superior, Day.
Yeah, they definitely can, especially if your team is opting to push the A site, just because you have a lot of really close proximity. But, you know, we will have to see just how they're going to play it out, because right now, we're down Warvac, first blood in favor of Illuminati. It's not a super convincing start. You know, one pick's one pick. I could easily go back in the other way, but... well, we'll just have to see. Bison taking some big damage here. Blend's going to pick up the kill. Nepal's able to take down Boot as well, and just like that, the one kill trades into a 2 for 2.
It is indeed. Bomb's going to get planted now. It's the 3v3.
Contact with
Zed,
enemies.
Naples, and Nutella. You can see it. All players pushing the spawn site of their opposing team. Nutella going to find first blood. The QXR certainly viable option, but now it is Gracie all on his own. He's got the Bison in hand. He is going to get absolutely demolished there. Nutella going to come through and spray the hell out of that QXR. And now, with the type being banned, each and every series is going to be unique with what kind of guns we see. Am I right?
Oh yeah, I mean that's definitely going to be a case, and we'll have to see. But Qlash do open up with the first round. They narrowly stole away a hardpoint win in a 4v5, so they are up 1 in the series. And now, if they could pull together the search and destroy, they could come through with a sizable upset over the side of Illuminati. We'll just have to see how the rest of this game is going to develop. Obviously, Discord working for some goats, Discord not working for some bots, and well, let's see who comes out on top here.
You know, goats versus bots. I don't know if I could put my mouth where my mouth is here, but I could guarantee you there are some goats who are indeed bots. Right now, no bots in this lobby. This is a Mobile Mayhem's best of the best here, toward middle tier best of the best. We saw a decent hardpoint game. We didn't get to cast it for God knows why.
I didn't get to cast it.
Yeah, they didn't get to cast it. I didn't get to cast it either, bro. Discord is back for a limp, so we'll check it out. But as of right now, we got a 5v5. No players dropped as of yet, and the focus is on this on these boiler rooms. You can see it. Bison looking to make the push up, probably get aggressive. 2 players on A, 2 players on B, 1 middle. That is going to be Warvac making that transition through mid. He has literally walked right past Starricker, who, or not Starricker, but Bison, who has somehow found his way into the spawn sites of the opposing team.
2 kills start off for the side of Qlash. 1 finally comes in for Bison, but they quickly get traded out, and it's a 4-for-1 in favor of the side of Qlash. And sure enough, they pick up round 2 and are inching their way closer and closer to a potential 2-0 victory against one of the top teams so far this season, in my opinion. I mean, this is a team that we watched in their individual growth and in their team growth all the way through the qualifiers, you know, up until current date. And this team has got better and better every week. They've gone toe-to-toe with some of the essentially top 3 teams in all of Europe. And well, right now, Qlash, one of the teams who's, you know, newly formed, been kind of on the bottom end of performances, is kind of giving them the business a little bit.
Yep, bomb does go down. We got 1-for-1 trades. Make it 2-for-1 now as Boot is able to find shots. Bro was AFK more than he was not AFK in game 1. Right now, he is putting on a little bit of a show. He's going to get some help from Gracie right there, and that's going to be a 1-round favor of the side of Illuminati. Right now, Qlash hold the lead in the series and the lead in the search, so it's a much-needed round. Illuminati are on the brink of getting 2-0'd, and I don't know if this is Discord selling this team or if it's Boot selling from game 1. Right now, it doesn't matter. We're well past that. And development of this Search and Destroy, the debut of Meltdown, which is by far one of my favorite Search and Destroy maps. Not necessarily getting, you know, brought in with a great band, right? This is,
Bomb has been planted.
without a shadow of doubt, one of my favorite maps to see in the mix. Naples actually going to take down First Blood, and he's going to get some help there from Nutella. They're going to find 2, and the bomb's down. Now, the 5v3 retake is on. Gracie's going to find 1. Bison going to find 1. We've got 2 for 2. 30 seconds to the clock. Zed looking for the mid-side push. He's going to get some assistance from mid. That's Bison getting the trade on Nutella, so now it is left to 1 player. That's Boot. He was AFK for almost all of game 1. Right now, can he find 2 and clutch the round? He's going to find 1, which is clutch. Finds the second redemption tour on point for Boot here. We're all tied up.
Ready up. Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted. Destroy the objective.
Hey, you're muted.
Bomb acquired.
You're not wrong, I'm not. Well, 2 big rounds come through for the side of Illuminati, and if they're able to find more, they could take the advantage going into the side switch. So we'll have to see here. You can see that we're playing a little bit slow on the side of Illuminati, trying to decide which way we want to go, but with the push up mid, Nutella's going to find 1. However, Gracie Starricker here for the refrag. Bison sliding the corner, going to take down Nutella. He's getting chased, but Gracie's there for the trade now. We've got a 3v1. Should be a free bomb pickup for the side of Illuminati here. Should be a free bomb plant in Nepal's. Has to push in and try to find 3 in the defuse here in 45 seconds.
Yes, indeed. As soon as I said that, I actually did see that Discord is back up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute you on Discord and keep you up in OBS Ninja because it sounds a lot smoother. 30 seconds on the clock. A-side push is favorable to the side of Illuminati. They are in desperate need of a game here to find us a game 3 opportunity. Very well could make it a 3-2 lead in their favor. Right here, Nepal is going to be the last player alive. You can see the push through mid. Not going to be fairing. Gracie going to be playing a little bit through mid. Boot is going to be there for support. Boot going to find some shots, but Star Ricker is going to get the credit for the kill. That's going to be 3 rounds in a row now for the side of Illuminati. And have no fear. They think they've got, I think they've got everything under control now. I think with Discord being back up.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say Discord came back up and they won 3 in a row.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
that just,
I'm
I
not-
mean, honestly, could make 100% sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say that's entirely the reason because Qlash were actually playing really well.
Bomb has been
But
planted.
since it seems we've had Discord come back up, you can definitely tell the rotations coming out of the side of Illuminati are just a little bit tighter overall than they were in the first couple of rounds. However, you get massively taken down on the A side here. Fortunately, Bison able to find 2. Does keep things at a 2 versus 3 with the advantage still in favor of Qlash. Nutella going to pick up a free one onto Bison, who wasn't ready to peek that head glitch. Now Gracie is left alone. Can't even find the gunfight against Blends.
Get ready for the next round.
QXR for Blends. Interesting.
QXR indeed. Now man's popping off 4 kills on board. We saw him use the MP5 last map. This time around, opting for the QXR. So
Destroy the
a
objective.
little bit of luck here for these guns that we haven't seen in play for quite a while. I'm digging the vibes now as the A-side push did fare the first round in favor of Qlash. Now as they're able to tie things up, they have a 1-0 lead in the series. I'll keep on mentioning that because that first game was massive. They're looking for a swift 2-0. Mojito. Oh my god, Star Ricker coming through, combining for 2. Bison's going to find 1. The KRM not going to favor there. And Zed going to be able to win a big 2-piece kill there in the feed. And right now we've got 1 player left. That's Zed. Zed firing through mid. He doesn't have the bomb in his hands, and it's left on the staircase towards the spawn site. So with 1:20 left on the hill, we've got a 2v1 in favor of Illuminati. This might be them able to clutch this up. Boot looks for the Ego Chow. Is going to be forced back down the tunnel site. Bison up top. Looking for the shots. Oh my god. Get leveled, homie. Just look completely clueless. Boot doesn't miss, and we are yet again in a 4-3 lead. Transferring back over to the side of Illuminati EU.
Well, sometimes, unfortunately, that is just going to be the case. But, you know, again, I think you could definitely tell that Illuminati, again, just playing a little bit more tight since the comms are back up. So I'm not entirely sure if that was a factor or not. But you can definitely tell that right now, Qlash are struggling a little bit. They were able to find 1 round here in the second half so far, but they open up with a good one here. Blends, actually with Bison in hand, takes down Mojito. We had 1 pickup onto Star Ricker as well. I believe that was Nutella. And as we look at the scoreboard, top frag for the lobby is going to be Nutella coming through with 11 and 4 on board. Next closest is going to be Bison with 8. And then it drops down to 6 from there. So Nutella really standing out from the pack right now, and looking like we're all tied up.
Indeed, Gracie, last player alive. He's got the Finnick in hand. He's going to be pushed from multiple directions. Able to find 1, but Nutella on the flank. 100% unexpected. 13 kills on board for Nutella. And I've always been a huge fan of Peanut Butter, but right now Nutella is looking a lot better in this matchup. I know Peanut Butter's not a factor, but guys, just bear with us. We're trying to adapt. Things have gotten a little...
Can we talk about how different Peanut Butter and Nutella are?
I mean, they're a spread, bro.
What?
Come on. They're a spread.
I mean, so is butter at that sense.
No,
What?
no. Butter is more of
You
like...
can't even compare those.
No, you can. You can definitely compare this. Have you ever had a butter sandwich?
Sort of actually, yes.
You're disgusting, my friend. We have a conversation about your nutritional habits. Bison, his habits right now are wreaking terror. He finds his 9th. Boot gonna combine for another, and that's gonna leave Nepal's left on his on, and bombs down. 3v1 style. 4-4. We're all tied up. This is gonna be the deciding round. Who's gonna take the advantage and have match point first off? And if you are Illuminati EU, you're looking for 2 rounds in a row here. You're not looking for a round 11. To be fair, Discord's back up. So maybe we'll see how that fares. But at this moment, if you're Illuminati, you are banking on a 2-round in a row. Take us to that game 3.
Oh, just like I called it last round, it looks like we are going to be looking at a Illuminati win here. It's a 3-1. They have bombed down, and Nepal's is last alive. I don't see the clutch happening. Trying to push on up to get to the bomb, and can't even find that to happen. And
It's not over yet.
we're now on match point for the side of Illuminati, and this is a rough spot to be in for the side of Qlash. They lost out on 3 of their defensive rounds, and even if we do see them clutch up here, they'll be back on the defense, and it'll be Illuminati on comms and on the offense, which is where they seem to be a little bit more consistent. Well, we'll just have to see. Nepal's was looking to snipe mid, but the smoke going to prevent that from happening. Gracie, you've got to win this one. Sure enough, picks it up. Bison finds one as well, but Nutella puts number 15 on the board. It's now Nutella and Warvac verse. Warvac finds Mojito. Nutella finds Starricker. Nutella gets the other onto Bison. Just like that, this is turned around, Verdict.
Yeah, this is turned around and is, 100% on Nutella's back. He's got 17 deep. We're talking about this being one of our favorite maps added into the mix. I saw it in chat, I love this map. I wish it was added back to rank. I wish it was too. I wish it was not a domination. This map, don't get it confused. This map is only playable in my eyes in S&D. And right now we're getting like some real nostalgic vibes from that first Western North American Championship, right? I'm getting stage 4 vibes. I remember Tech popping off with the GKS on this map. I remember Bolu on this map. I remember just some great things happening. I know we saw some lopsided DOMs because this map is not built for DOM. If it was built for DOM, the DOM maps or the DOM flag sites would be a little different. They wouldn't be favoring right there in the middle of a boiler room site, and the spawns wouldn't be as hard to navigate through out in the open on one side of the map. Right here, it is super balanced for Search and Destroy. Warvac's going to drop. We've got a 5-5. We're in a round 11. Illuminati EU didn't have what it took to close it out, and that's 100% Nutella's fault, bro. 17 deep. We know who played a lot of Meltdown growing up. Right now, it's showing. He's got the QXR in hand. He's got 17 on board. He's going to lose one of his homies. Now it is up to him and Zed and Nepal's to clutch this 3v5. Bison, bomb in hand, hasn't made a 100% connection to either side. We'll see how it fares now. It's 50 seconds left on the clock. Does Bison have what it takes to get this bomb plant down and take us to a game 3?
Well, I mean, they have a 2-player advantage right now, so you'd definitely like to think so. But with the way Nutella has been playing, I'm almost certain we're going to see a game 3 here. That bomb is now starting to push up. The plant is coming through. Starricker takes down Nutella. And if you ask me, that was about the only hope for a 3v5 clutch up, was that Nutella was going to pop off here. Not quite the case. Zed slides the quarter, does find one on boot. Rocking that Holger. Going to find Mojito as well. Does bring it a little bit closer. We're now looking at a 2v3. This clutch is looking a little bit more doable, but they're running out of time. We're down to about 20 seconds to go. They're getting collapsed on from behind by Gracie, who's going to take down Nepal's. Now Zed, who's been able to find 3. Not going to be able to take the kill on to Bison. It's going to be the 6-5 win for Illuminati as we get ready to run into our domination.
That is it. Game 1, 250 to 235. Game 2, 6-5. Dave, we've got an epic matchup in an epic series. We're going to a game 3. As I'm taking a look at the chat, Dom points have been changed to this map verdict. Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it does. I'd have to take a look at it. I'd have to see what the Dom sites look for Meltdown, but from what I've seen in this map alone, it doesn't look like you have equal spawn sites. Even if the Dom sites are changed, for B in particular, it is so much easier to spawn the spawn trap from one side of the map to the other, right? Right now, doesn't matter. That's irrelevant information. What's relevant is we're going to a game 3 day, and I asked for it. Illuminati EU delivered. I said they didn't want to go to a round 11. Sure enough, they were able to clutch it up. They found Nutella first. That was huge. And then they had to find a way to take down Zed, and it was difficult. But sure enough, the 2v1 fared in their favor. 17 kills on board for Nutella. I wish there was a way for me to... Is there a way for me to take a look? What if I click this? What is this build? How do I see the build? Copy loadout. Oh, I can't. You know what? I'll copy it and I will post it in chat just so you guys can see it. Why do I not have resources downloaded?
Because you're a bot.
No, you're a bot. All right. Game 3 right around the corner. As you can take a look at it on your screen, that is that standoff domination. I do have resources downloaded. What is it telling me? I have downloaded all the camos and all the weapons. Downloaded all the operators, downloaded all the audio, downloaded all the other resources, all the maps, all of them. Not just one or two missing, all of them. Okay? So don't tell me that I don't have resources downloaded. Oh, is it because I don't have the QXR unlocked on this account? Could very possibly be. Let me see. Yeah, it's because I don't have the actual gun actually unlocked. So this is why I need to be able to log into my main account. All right. Day, here we are. We asked for it. Illuminati delivered. And we're going into a game 3. It's going to be a standoff domination. Comms are back up. I felt broken for a while, but here we are. Game 3 bound. First series. We only got 3 series on hand for the day, so, you know, it is definitely a necessity we see at least 3 games from this first series. The second series, I don't know if we're even going to... Look, guys, don't criticize me because I don't have the QXR unlocked. This is my emulator account. This is not my main account, okay? All right? So... don't give me a bunch of crap for something that I can't control. I can't log into my main account because I don't remember the login. I can log in via Line app on my iPad, but I can't log in any other way. So, kiss my grits.
Kiss his grits, he says.
Dude, your voice sounds so much better with OBS Ninja.
Nah.
Yo, 100%. Chat, tell him his voice sounds crispy as hell.
Nah, my voice always sounds bad.
No. Your voice sounds like... Boy, I'm getting a little hot over here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Love you too, Tim.
There we go. Tim or not, Game 3 is right around the corner. It's going to be the standoff domination. And we were talking about this team in particular, Illuminati EU, the travels they've made for... or the progress they've made towards becoming a more whole team. And right now, Game 1 was a flop. You have Boot, who's AFK for 90% of the game. Even his little bit of presence that he was able to provide towards the end of the game certainly made things a lot more interesting. It was a 235 to 250 ending. And, of course, I'm sorry you didn't get to cast it. I'm sure you casted it for Ronan and Gold in Discord, but... I wasn't a part of that. I went for it listening, and that's where Verdict dropped the ball at. How was I supposed to know Discord was going down? Okay? I didn't plan for it, but guess what? It happened. So, it's not about...
my problem.
Yeah, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And right now, we're in a Game 3. Everything on the back end is covered. We're not even using Discord for audio. We're using... Yeah, his voice is unmuffed. That's right. Yeah. I'm sure that's not what it meant, but that's what I heard, and that's what I read, so...
Are we ready for Game 3 of this series, Verdict? That's the real question here.
This face will tell you.
We've got General Gore coming in, finally.
Who's he subbing in for? Gracie?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Gracie. Good call, good call.
Okay, well, chat, you're getting a little too spicy. Aaliyah, I don't even know how to respond to that. Turning? You know, Day and I are getting a house in Florida, right? I don't know if that's considered turning. I think it's just really tax savvy. And, you know, if you guys don't understand that, I'm sorry. Supra, you came through with a massive raid earlier, and I didn't thank you for it. We're dealing with a lot of ish on the back end, and I did see that raid. I just couldn't remember to thank you earlier, but I appreciate you for coming through. A1 Day 1 supporter. Much love, Supra. Much love.
Day 1, huh?
A1 says A1, man. I'm telling you what.
All right, well, we're getting ready to get geared up for our game 3, guys. It's standoff domination. We've got Qlash. We've got Illuminati. Well, didn't believe in the Illuminati before. I think you got to believe in them now. They were almost able to win that 4v5. And they bounced back in a very, very close search and destroy, push us into a game 3, and might be able to pull off potentially the reverse sweep here.
Well, we'll have to see now as we see a lot of progress on this B side. Going to be halted for the time being, but Mojito and Starrick are continuing to slay out. Warvac going to find a little bit of an answer, but it's not going to be quick enough. 3-piece on board for Warvac. Not going to be enough to hold off this B cap, and it's going to come through early for the side of Illuminati EU. So I'm taking a look at Discord. I don't know if we've got comms or listen-ins for the side, but you think we should risk it and go in for a quick listen-in since we couldn't get it in game 1?
You do what you want to do, I'll follow you.
All right, let's do it. Quick listen-in with the side of Illuminati.
Statue.
Statue.
Dead.
I push structure.
One broken. Two broken, 3 broken.
Yeah, two broken.
Broken. One top, city. Top gas.
Smoke boxy and smoke guard top.
I have boxy.
One granny.
One broken garden.
One garden, bison.
Dead.
Nice.
Just
Garden, guys.
Dead, garden.
Nice. Tank.
top granny dead.
Top market.
Top market dead.
Tank.
Regarde Bakali boot.
It's true.
Where?
Two broken.
Dead broken.
One more. Boxy.
One more. One top granny, one broken. Two.
Broken dead.
Dead, the top left.
Dead.
Nice.
Go. Morito and Mutu.
Broken.
One top granny.
I have top granny.
Garden. No, you Morito. Nice, let's go.
One more. Boxy. B.
Recap B. Broken dead, let's go. I recap. One tank mid going in.
Dead.
Nice. Keep your position, guys.
Statue.
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
Boot and Mutu. Shaito, boot.
Enemy contact.
All right, here we are. Solid rotation, solid calls, solid comms. Almost a triple cap coming through. And the side of Illuminati EU are looking pretty damn solid day. Game 3, just not disappointing. Not letting this upset come through. And Qlash still fighting difficult, demons here in Game 3. So they bite off a huge chunk of Game 1, but let's be fair. It was a 4v5 for a majority of it, right?
I mean, yeah, it was. I think Boot ended with 3 kills. Obviously not a great position to be in for one of, in my opinion, the more consistent players on that roster. So good to see them bounce back. And, unfortunately for Qlash, they weren't able to close things out in the Meltdown. It was very, very close. Came all the way into a round 11 search and destroy, but Illuminati was a little too strong. They didn't give up, and found ourselves in a Game 3 scenario right out of the gate here in Europe. And this is the level of excitement that we're here for. We don't want to see teams get blown out of the water, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, I'm absolutely on board with it now. The rule set changes coming through. Obviously, that new TAC 5 edition is certainly making for a 5th viable, considering that most players were either using Tempest or Purifier. I think the Purifier is still a solid option, but if you don't have a 5th with TAC 5, it's certainly you know, hinders your ability to get on the objective. Right now, we're going to see a big push into the spawn sites. They're going to try and get this flip towards the A site. Glenn's going to try and come through the test. He's going to get shut down. No home flag here for the side of Qlash here in the second half, and this is looking a bit toxic and a bit lopsided. Nutella wins a big gunfight right there. Takes down General Gore, but it's not going to prevent this B cap from coming through. You can see it, 2 players on, 1 player down, 2 players down, and now the A site is going to be home alone. Now we're going to see Star Ricker and Gore push through mid. The B site still yet to be capped, but a lot of progress. There it goes. That's going to lead us for a second HyperX, or for a second listen-in. Do not plug HyperX. A second listen-in with the side of Qlash here for the second half, as they've got an A and B cap in their pockets.
Until leave.
Just camp like rats, camp like rats. Just hold blue on statue.
Box is dead. Box is dead.
They might push A, watch out.
Keep holding.
Grinded.
Got him.
One broken.
Box.
They are smoking blue. They might push blue now.
Trying to flip.
One is Delhi, they got him.
Let's go, yalla, bro.
On Delhi, nice that.
Top grinded. Nice. Keep it up. Just like rats. 5 rats on the map.
One at Delhi, he's in Delhi.
One to blue, Coffee. Nice. Spawn the statue.
They're trying to flip.
Rotates us to C. I'm holding B.
We got 1 A.
Okay, I'm pushing A.
Go see, guys.
Nice. I'm with you. Watch him blue. All back. Nice. Keep it. Triple cap. Nice. It's okay. Give them C.
One is farm.
One garden.
Let's go. Keep
this. Nice one. We win if we keep this. Sparrow top market. Okay.
I got
one is B. One is pushing B. They pushing B.
I'm holding from top blue. One B. Be dead.
Two blue.
One shot.
Losing Alpha.
All right, I think Day stuck around for a little bit longer. A, B, going to be capped now. Compromise here for the latter half. It looks like the C side is all that the guys over at Illuminati have in their pocket. They're going to be shut down at A. And Day, I had to mute because for some reason Discord comms came through while you were still in there. So I removed your volume for the time being. You should be able to talk now, though.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
There we go. Digging it.
All right, lit. Well, you can hear the callouts, and honestly, I think Qlash are doing a great job staying positive here in this matchup. They were making good calls. They were talking about if they hold the B, that they can get the win, and you know it's gonna be close. I think they're technically right. I think they can still get the win, but not if they give up this A, even for a brief second, because not only are we looking at, we were on the brink of triple cap territory, which, fortunately they've been able to save themselves, but we are in a situation where you've got 18 points to go with 36 seconds left on the clock, and I don't think there's time, dude.
I don't think there's time either. Nepal's looking for that spawn side lurker. Zeg gonna push out. Zeg gonna get taken down. Mojito going to be shut down. This B site and A site are both compromised, but they are going to be locked down. The side of Qlash might be coming through with the Game 3 upset, but I don't think time is going to favor them. I don't think an A or C or A or B is going to be it. I think the triple cap territory was 100% the case, and right now 3 seconds time expiring. That is it. Game 3, a nail biter, not going to reach that 200 marker. 179 to 169. A big Game 3 win for Illuminati EU, but a lot of uncertainty even off the backs of the 4v5 in Game 1. Hell of a series, though.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Verdict. That was a great series between these two teams, and I think it only got to be that close because Boot was AFK in Game 1. Obviously, the Search and Destroy was pretty close, but had Illuminati had Boot for Game 1, I don't think we see a Game 3 there. I feel like they go into the Search and Destroy with a little bit more energy, and maybe they win a couple extra rounds off the back of that. But obviously a good day for the side of Qlash, even though they did drop here. Gotta say their comms were on point. Their rotations were actually really solid. They did just unfortunately lose out on a couple more gunfights here in the domination. And dude, sometimes when you're up against a team like Illuminati, that's just going to be the case. And, this is one of the reasons that I had mentioned before. The number 1 and number 2 spots, you look at a team like Illuminati here, and you have to give them respect, right? This is not a team that any team in Europe should be comfortable having to face in a quarterfinals spot, right? So we'll see as things continue to go on, but a great win for Illuminati here. And even though they didn't win, Qlash, honestly, good performance.
A great performance. I think Gore was trying to come through for the search and destroy sub. Comes through in game 3 and definitely didn't put his best foot forward. Nonetheless, Bison, Mojito, and the side of Star Ricker certainly going to be able to pick up the slack. So 7 caps on board for Bison with a 33 and 20. That's going to be your lobby leader in kills as well as lobby leader in objective. Just an overall solid performance in game 3. Almost, which we will talk about continuously throughout every broadcast. Almost doesn't count, though. Almost winning a game 3 in a first game where you had a 4v5 and you barely won it. This should have been over in 2-0 reality. Just saying. This game 3 should have never happened. But Boot being AFK in game 1. Here we are, game 3. Big win for Illuminati EU. A stout game 3 performance, though. Even on the backs of not, necessarily earning that game 3. They earned it in perspective of the fact that, Boot, you know what, bro? Get better internet. Come on, man. Loved it. Loved it. All right. That is going to be it for our first series start. Certainly starting the night off with a banger. We had some, back and forth with Discord going down, but nonetheless, it was still a phenomenal series. And that is going to be it for that 2-1 win for Illuminati EU as we're taking a look at the standings and the results from the day if you're just now joining in. Qlash going to bite the dust to Illuminati EU 2-1. It's not reflected as of yet, but that's okay. EuroElite and Animus are going to be what is on the agenda for next series. FN420 going to earn 20 solid points on the back of a forfeit from Elysium. They have, quote-unquote, disbanded. And then that leaves us with the second series that's behind the Animus and EuroElite. It's going to be 117 not found in Anarchy. That is certainly going to be a spicy one. Before we jump into this next series, we are going to take a moment to recollect and regroup. As, Discord went down for a bit. We need to touch base with admins, make sure everything's all good on the back end. But we are going to have the Animus and EuroElite matchup next. So, guys, don't go anywhere. We've got Animus. We've got EuroElite. They are certainly going to be playing. We're going to hear a word from COD Mobile. We're going to have a short intermission. We shall return. And we are back at it. Animus, EuroElite, who's going to come out on top? This is one of those matchups that we expect to go one way, but are certainly pleased if it doesn't. As we're going to get geared up for our second series of the night. It's going to be Animus and EuroElite. Certainly one of those matchups that, you know, I'm just going to be point blank with it. Certainly should be a 2-0 for Animus, right? They don't have anything, like, objective-wise that could change that fact. You know, as I'm looking at the best of 3, it looks like it's a solid one indeed. As, you know, you're going to get some normal bands coming through, and you're going to see some regular maps coming in play, too. So, standoff hardpoint, where we're going to start the action off at Raid, Search, and Destroy. And if it does end in 2, again, that's expected. If it's not a Game 2 decisive 2-0 for one team, Animus, we'll see a takeoff domination. Animus has opted to ban the Kilo and Search and Destroy on Hacienda. EuroElite has opted to ban Hardpoint, Summit, as well as the SKS. So, Type 25, 100% going to be the main gun of choice. Am I right?
Is it not banned?
No, it's not.
Oh, interesting. We've seen that banned pretty much across the board. So, well, then yeah, Type 25 probably going to be the go-to gun for both of these teams. I don't see really anybody standing out. One of the comments we would have made back in, you know, some older metas, I think during the HG40 meta, we were talking about how leaving good guns on the table kind of neutralizes the skill gap a little bit. Not entirely, but it definitely makes it a little bit more viable for a lesser team to have a good performance. So there's definitely still a chance here. But overall, I think Animus should pretty much be favored to win this 2-0. And we just have to wait and see at this point.
There we go. Well, you know what? We'll wait and see. We're going to hop into it, actually. Hardpoint standoff, as I previously mentioned. So we're going to start the action out, and I can already see it. Everyone's loaded in. Looks like we're good to rock and roll now. EUE made their debut last week. Certainly a dynamic performance from them. They didn't take a win, but put up some decent numbers up against some of the top teams in EU. Right now, they're going to have their hands full with a little bit of Animus action. As I'm trying to cipher through third-person perspective and first-person, try to give these skins a little bit of highlight. And off the rip, some big kills coming through. Marvel and Shark going to combine for 3, and that's going to be enough to hold off this push through P1.
You are absolutely right, Verdict, and right now it's Animus with an opening play onto the hill. They've got 17 points on the board, uncontested so far. As well as you can see, we did have Marvel playing for Anchor for spawns next, or at least it looked like he was, but maybe he was just checking to clear it out. Now pushing on up into the hill. Man, Animus are here, and they are angry. They don't want to give up a single decent hold to the side of EUE here.
No, they give 5 seconds away, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Right now, they're right back on it. The contest comes back through. The break is back through, but it's going to be short-lived. Watching Grizz pop off with this R9 is just an absolute beauty of a display of how a shotgun is supposed to be used. He is finally going to be taken down. Green going to be able to get the bitter half of him right there, but his life's going to be certainly traded instantly, too, so EUE going to be on the outskirts of this P2 rotation as it came through, and as the early rotations came through for the Anchor, it certainly is going to favor the side of Animus now, as we can see this time start to just get racked up, and really no answer here for EUE early now. So a 30-point deficit is what they're going to have to overcome. It's going to be a lot more now, as the stall on this P2 break is going to certainly hinder, and a lot of bodies dropping, and none of them going to be Animus. So EUE definitely made some leaps and bounds in their first series that they played against, I think it was Nova. But right now, this Animus is a different beast.
We've taken the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Animus definitely one of those teams competing to be #1 in Europe, and they're definitely putting on a performance right now to show it. It's not going to be easy. As you mentioned, EUE actually had some pretty decent performances last week, all things considered, so there's a chance we could still see some action here, but you are right. It is largely looking like Animus so far, and I gotta say, I would pretty much expect this one to go in the way of Animus. And that's not to talk bad about the side of EUE, but Animus are just a team that's a little bit more proven.
They are, and then when shotguns being an option, oh my god, Grizz. He He's on a 5 combo, and that doesn't even count the plays he had with the Sparrow. Just an absolute demon right there. Finally gets shut down. His multiples push the back alleyway. Afer going to go ahead and pop that tag 5, and, you know, points just not even remotely in for the side of EUE. They're trying to get this break here at top blue. Finally get the numbers to get the push, but for how long? They've got Shark literally swimming on the outskirts and Drari pushing up top. They are all in their face. Karma going to find a way to take him down, but last 15 seconds, finally going to be a little bit of uncontested peaceful hill time here for EUE, but that's going to be at the expense of losing the P4 rotation now. As you can see it, 5 players already made their way in. Well, actually 4. Count out Grizz. He gets called in the transition. Narcs there are able to quickly return the favor, though. So 109 to 38. 70-point lead. It's going to lead us to a quick listen in with the side of Animus. So bear with us as we try to join in, making sure Discord doesn't go down in the meantime. But bear with us as we do listen in. Nope, Animus is not there. EUE is, and I don't think that's the right call. So no listen-ins.
No listen-ins. Let's go. It's actually pain and suffering. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
but
it is. But, you know, this is what happens when you join a league that has very superior teams. Right now, Animus showing why they are in the top 2 seed for points in Mobile Mayhem. Also, possibly one of the best teams in EU overall. You compare them with Nova, they're neck and neck. They're right there. They've got a 120-point lead going into this P4 reset into P1. The break comes through. It's going to be much needed for EUE now as they've passed the 50-point marker, but is that as many points as they're going to get for the remainder of the game? They didn't get a handful from P1, P2, and P3. Will we see a P3 reset, though? That's the question.
Definitely hard to say right now. Pretty convincing 100-point lead so far by the side of Animus. There's been some trickle time given up over to the side of EUE, but largely that has been the tail end of points when, you know, Animus were realistically already on their way out looking for a play on to next. So I definitely think that's something to consider. So we'll have to keep watching once again. We get a little bit of trickle points for the side of EUE, but it's not held long. And again, Animus already set up for P2 reset, and Grizz backside gonna find one before he gets taken down. Definitely could still go either way, but Animus are certainly not letting up on the gas right now.
Oh, they are absolutely not. And with Grizz able to pop off with that R9, it is making it that much more difficult for EUE to get their fair share of anything. Right now, he's 32 and 15. And with these new rule additions, I'm sure, even with a weapon ban, there's no way you can take a shotgun out of his hand. There's not a shotgun the man hasn't mastered. The R9 is just, you know, one on the list. He is certainly going to take greed right there, and the break comes through. It's going to be short-lived. Question mark. Yuri going to be able to pull out the Sparrow. Afer going to be able to hold up the top side, but for how long? Drari on the contest. Drari's going to be taken down. A massive break, but again, short-lived. 30 seconds left. Break's not going to stick. A solid rotation, though, and a solid attempt, but you've got Animus on the flip side of things. They're just handling business as normal.
Contact with enemy. We've taken the lead.
Well, lead has developed to be about 120 points now, not sitting at just 100 anymore. And again, I think this is probably what we both expected coming into this matchup. We've seen a little bit of fight out of EUE, but I gotta say, it's not long lasting. We see them take over part of a point, hold for a second, and pretty much either get taken down or the push came through too late. So looking at the scoreboard right now, crossing 200 points already for the side of Animus. I think this one is pretty safe to call over, Verdict.
It is, but the last attempt break for P3 led to about 15 seconds uncontested for the side of EUE. Granted, that was for, you know, abandoning old and going to new for Animus. I don't think that's going to be the case here. I think we're going to see a full stick. We might see this game one go down in the books as an Animus win. Right now, only 74 on board for the side of EUE. They're trying to prevent this, you know, kill frenzy from getting too far out of hand, but as you can see it, nobody in sight to contest. Matter of fact, Free is the only one within contesting distance, and he's not going to get there in time. He's actually going to get taken down. That is going to be a game one big win for Animus. 250 to 74, a massive game for Grizz. A massive shotgunner in EU, and a phenomenal job there slaying out. Got that old bread and butter in his hands. I mentioned earlier, I've never had a butter sandwich, but apparently Day has. I'd imagine if a butter sandwich was,
listen,
you know, on the menu,
It's
bread and butter would
not like
certainly
I
be
just-
in Grizz's hand with that R9.
Listen, it's not like I just, you know, took butter, put it between two pieces
But it
of
sounded
bread and
like-
ate it, right? But that's not what happened, right? Like,
Stand down.
you can have butter on a sandwich, right? Like, I make breakfast sandwiches all the time. Some toast, some butter, you put some bacon and some
Yeah,
eggs
but that's
on
not
there,
a
like-
main. That's not a main condiment or spread. It's more of like a additional thing to add to your sandwich. I get it. I put butter on my grilled cheeses all the time. It just makes sense, right?
I think we're
But
speaking a
in
different
this
language here.
perspective, the cheese in the grilled cheese is the peanut butter or the Nutella, okay? It's a main item of the sandwich. It's what the consistency requires for it to be a sandwich. You just can't be eating bread and butter, homie. 42
Okay,
on board for
My
the Madman
point
Grizz.
is they're not the same. Chat, hold on. We're gonna pause here. We'll talk about the game in a second. Chat, I'm gonna tweet a poll.
We're gonna mute Day
We're
real
gonna
quick.
tweet a poll, and we need to know if
All right, Day is muted. We're gonna go ahead and move on. 32 seconds on board for Grizz. He can tweet his poll all he wants, but today we're not gonna hear it. That is it. He's gonna take his L, and that's it. Are you done? Day's done, guys. All right. Game one, in a nutshell, 250-74. A lot of points to not a lot of points. Grizz, able to pick up the R9, able to pop off with it, and sure enough, he's home sweet home. 42 and 22, 25 and 19 for Narks, 22 and 19 for Drari. And the butter cap is real for Day. So here we are, game number 2. As I mentioned earlier in the best of 3 rotation, we are going to be looking at a raid, search, and destroy, and this certainly can be a quick game for the side of Animus. They are notorious. They are known 100% notorious for their search and destroy. These guys do not miss when it comes to search. Day, am I right? Oh, Day took that personally. Day has left the call chat. Hello? Alright, chat. He just messaged me. He says he hates every single one of you in EU sucks NA rules. He can't be muted in NA because he hosted and Bobby hosted. I host EU, and I can mute whoever I want, and Day just happened to be, you know, a little bit of that collateral damage. So we'll see if he joins back for the search and destroy, or if I'm going to be doing this thing solo. Hello? Dede! He's not coming back, chat. I don't think he is. All right. We're geared up. We're ready to roll. One game in the bag. Looking for that second one here, Animus. Definitely one of the best S&D teams in EU, regardless of who's in the lobby with them. Right now, it's EUE. They're on the menu. Will this be another 6-0 for Animus, or will we see a little bit of a competition from EUE? We'll have to find out.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
All right.
Oh, he's back.
All
There we go.
And we're here.
We're here. He went and made him a bread and butter sandwich, chat.
Nope.
Contact with enemy.
Nope. We did have to put out a tweet though.
Oh, so he took that time to send out a tweet that...
Target.
Correct. The tweet was more important than verdict.
There we
Can
go.
confirm, chat.
Yeah, you know what? That's okay. We've got a 2v2 now. Karma holding down the garage. And what started off looking pretty solid for Animus, still looking pretty solid. They got 2 players left. It's Marvel and Arcs, and those are 2 players you cannot underestimate, especially with the DLQ in the hands of Narcs. And for Marble, he's got one on board with a DLQ as well. The push going to come through the pull side of things. You see it, they kind of holding fort down here in the top side of Modern, but it's inevitable. They're going to have to make a push one way or another. Dark's holding down Money Room. 2v2, 50 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's definitely looking to be a solid round right now. Glad we're seeing a little bit more life out of EUE for the first round of Search and Destroy, because let me tell you, bud, that hard point was it was not pretty, dude. It was not pretty, and you know, hopefully we'll see them come back, because they've actually got quite a bit of talent on the team for the side of EUE, right? But they've got an incredibly difficult and incredibly high level of talent that they're facing off against. I mean, think about the names here on the side of Animus, right? You know, you're looking at Grizz, Durari, Marvel, Narcs, and Shark. Like, this is stage 5 talent on one side of the table here, bud. This is a stacked lineup versus a good lineup that's trying to be, you know?
Well, you know what? They tried. They came, and they're in a 1v2 scenario that they could actually win. Bomb is planted, is B site covered. Rick up top, looking for the contest. He's going to have some help from Karma as he comes through on the backside. Pillars was not safe in a 1 round in favor. Even though it went down to a 2v5, a solid recovery for EUE. So 3 kills on board for Karma. I'm assuming that Rick pulled up those last 2. Yeah. 2 players putting the team on their back. Backpacks full. Big carry accomplished. Round 1 win. A little bit of adversity here for this Animus squad now as Darks drops early. We might be seeing a bit of an EUE upset here in the Search and Destroy to start things off. Durari look for the contest through the smoke. Going to be able to hit. M13 in hand, super solid for him. Yeah, however, Marvel on the backside, definitely not putting up the numbers we expected here. Afer is 2 kills on board. Minute 30 on the clock. 4v2 on the hands. Can EUE pull through for a second round win?
Well, they're winning out on the trades right now. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of EUE, who might be looking to take a 2-round advantage in the Search and Destroy. It'd be a pretty impressive feat, considering Animus are a incredibly strong Search and Destroy team with a great strategic coaching talent that I don't think gets enough credit in this scene. So taking down Animus would be a tall ask for EUE here, but they're definitely in a position that makes it at least seem like they're here to do so. Obviously, plenty of Search and Destroy left. It was looking like earlier like we might have Illuminati fall in the Search and Destroy, and we obviously saw the comeback happen there. So anything could happen.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
And well, there's the second round in favor of the side of EUE. Are we gonna see another game 3 here tonight, Verdict?
I mean, I don't know. This is just something we're not used to seeing from a Zim coach team. I say that, and then I watched Yo Mama get absolutely railed in 2 games of Search and Destroy. As a matter of fact, game 5 was a 6-2 on Hack the Yard. The first game that they played, they looked like they lost 3 games of Search and Destroy that night. It wasn't just Goofy Goobers, but it wasn't just Goofy Goobers who put the smackdown on them. It was the side of, man, I don't even know what the name of that team was. Lux in A.
Okay.
So
well, maybe Zim actually a washed coach. Who knows?
I could get on board with that. I mean, put that in the tweet.
Oh, no.
I would definitely retweet that.
Sniper! Get down, sniper!
You heard that here first, Zim. You're washed. Grizz gonna get washed right there in the waters of poolside. As Greed able to find another one, man. They are looking greedy as hell here. They're not giving a single round off the bat. First 3, even in the face of adversity in round 1. They have put up numbers 2 rounds in a row. 3 could be the case now as Rick going to go ahead and seal the deal. Marvel trying to get the shots through courtside. Not going to happen. 3 rounds in a row. EUE, question mark. Have the mighty fallen? I know we can't say Olympus anymore because they're no longer in the tourney, but here we are. 3 rounds being just completely slapped around. Animus, you going to step it up? You've only got 2 rounds on the defense to make up for it.
in sight.
Well, first blood does go over to Grizz this time around. It's a start. It's a start, but I gotta say, I never would have expected EuroElite to be up over Animus so convincingly so far. And just like that, what was a first blood for Grizz is now a 2-for-2 trade. It's a 3v3, a minute and a half left on the clock. Rick does have the bomb, starting to push on up. Afer with a slide on the corner takes down Durari, but Narc's up top of Laundry, able to get the 1-for-1. We're now looking at 2s, and do have a pinch coming through for the side of Animus right now.
My.
It's gonna be another 1-for-1.
Karma just absolutely turned on Shark. Oh, no, yeah, that was Shark. That was what I said, Shark. Now it's Narcs, who's opted to put down the sniper. He's got a Type 25 in his hand. Rick over peaks his boundary, and that is going to be a tough one. 3 rounds in a row, just absolutely getting slapped. It comes down the 4th round to a 1v1, and you're telling me Rick wins that? Or Rick loses that? Narcs wins it? Maybe we got a little bit of momentum spark here for Animus. Maybe just a little bit of, you know, not expecting EUE to come through with a lot of energy, and sure enough, it's still 3-1. Grizz doing what he does best, getting that entry frag. He's got the R9 in hand. The hopper certainly make you hop. Will the shots connect here as Rick's right at the bottom of the staircase? If he peeks out, he is certainly going to meet his demise.
Well, we did have 1 round bounce back for Animus. The best they can do is bring it to a 2-3. Which would obviously be in the EUE favor. And, man, another first blood coming through. In fact, a couple kills coming through. But EUE, they're not going down without a fight. They pick up a couple in the feed there, 2. Rick does have the bomb. Karma is alive. It's a 2v3. Definitely doable. We've already seen him in a similar situation come through with a round win. So we'll have to see. Plus, that last round was pretty close as well. So I don't know. I want to believe in Animus, but EUE aren't playing around right now.
No, they're not. This is exactly what happened in the first round of the defense or the attack for EUE. They find themselves at a 2v5 on the backs of playing very solid together. Able to find 3 more to come along with the bomb plant. And right now, Rick going to find 1, but loses out on Karma. Now it's a 1v2. The last time around, it was Karma who was able to clutch it up. Can Rick pull up the same kind of numbers? Right now, he's going to get pinched. Marvel's on the backside flank. Looking to get through Modern. The push through mid is going to result in a B-side push. 18 seconds left on the clock. Not a lot of time. He needs to get this bomb down and get in position. And I don't think Animus are 100% on point to where he's going as of yet. Right now, it has got to be B because there's nobody at A. They finally put 2 and 2 together, and the push comes through. Rick sticks to plant, looking for the play through garage driveway. Marvel absolutely levels him, and we've got a 3-2. Body shots. Necessary? I don't know. Allowed? 100%.
Allowed 100%. Encouraged abso-frickin-lutely, okay? So, Animus, hopefully they don't pay for those body shots. They do bounce back with a second round, but we did have 3 in a row for the side of AE earlier, and you know how I feel, Verdict. If you found 3, you can find 3 more. I gotta say, this would be a pretty big upset if EUE, if EUE were able to come through with a search and destroy win over Animus. Because the big thing is not necessarily that I expect them to win the domination on that, right? Like, I feel like it's probably pretty similar to the hard point where they just get spanked. But denying 5 points away from Animus in a tight race towards the top could, you know, obviously not be good for Animus, and it could be pretty good for some of the other teams that are competing with them if they were to, if EUE was able to cause Animus to lose out a little bit here.
Well, you know what? Shark's able to kind of even things out. We got 2v3 on our hands. Shark's got the bomb in hand. They're looking to make the push towards A, while Narcs is. He's looking to clear the path. Shark opting for the backside rotation. There's 1 player over at B, and there's 1 kind of mid, 1 on A directly up top the staircase. Shark looking to make that B-side rotation, is clearing ringside as we speak. Doesn't expect Rick to be up top, but anticipates someone there. He is 100% on point. Going to go ahead and stick the plant. We've got 44 seconds on the clock.
Bomb has been planted.
Reduced. Now, Narc's able to find 1 as well. 2v5 on point. Could be absolutely clutch here for the side of Animus to tie things up.
With enemy.
Well, I mean, they're definitely trying, but obviously, neither one of these teams is going down with a fight. In fact, I think EUE had put up a little bit more of a fight than we expected, so maybe Karma clutches up here. Nah, he's taking shots from the back, rotates right into Shark, and that's going to tie things up 3-3.
There we go. 3-all. Here we are. Animus finally getting their feet under them in the search to destroy. The hard point was anything but close. So definitely didn't anticipate the first 3 rounds going in favor of EUE. They came through with some big energy. Now, the first round of the Finns, they picked up 2 kills off the rip with nades. This time around, they're going to catch some R9 shots to the face. That's going to be A for dropping. Drari traded quickly. Karma down. Oh my god. Rick down. EUE are falling. And Grizz able to capitalize. 2 kills on board. Massive round for him so far, as we've got 2 players left to deal with, and that's Creed and Cree. Just make that greed. Cree has dropped. Cree has dropped.
Nice work. Get ready
I'm
for
going to
the
say
next
Cree
round.
dropped, but that was Cree, obviously, on the last player live. So, 4-3. Transfer of the lead, transfer of the momentum, and Animus. We said you guys were watching Search and Destroy, and the first 3 rounds were 100% on point. This time, found 4 rounds in a row for yourself. Can you make it 2 more?
Target down. Target's in sight. Target down.
Days Mike's muted confirmed, chat.
Oh my god, it was. I need to figure out something with this cord. If I can just get like another 3.5 to 3.5, because I lean against this button all the time, dude. But this has been a convincing round coming through for the side of Animus. 4 for none. Bomb is planted. 20 seconds to go. Karma, it's not possible, dude.
Nice work.
Finds one, gets taken down.
How did Grizz hit
That
that
was-
with the
I was
with the
gonna say,
R9?
I think that was Grizz giving it to him from
Jesus.
the backside.
Yeah, he's taking
Yeah.
back shots right there from the R9. Hopper certainly made him jump, hop, and skip around the map, and now we're all match point. Literally match point and game point, all the same. Hit marker is going to be revealed. The concussion certainly going to allow Grizz to rotate firmly through the port side of the map, and is 100% all aggression. Grizz looking for some blood here. Is going to find 1, going to find 2. Absolutely beautifully done. But Karma on the transition, able to find him. Bombs planted, 40 seconds less. Actually, 35 now as I'm taking a look at it. UE looking to buy themselves around. Shark looking to end this night in a 2-0. A little bit longer of a search and destroy than one would have anticipated. But, end result, may not be too bad here for Animus. They're going to clean sweep there. That's going to be a 2-0, 6-3 win in the search. First 3 rounds look solid for UE, and then Animus, I guess, just woke up, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the first 3 rounds were. They did obviously go in favor of EUE, and I was starting to believe a little bit there. I was like, maybe these guys are here to play ball, but didn't end up being the case. So we'll be on the lookout to see if they're able to maybe have some better performances in the near future. Because let me tell you about that one, wasn't it?
Started off great. Started off much better than the hard point, to be fair, but results not changed. 6-3 win, 2-0 win in the series. That's gonna be 20 points awarded to Animus, who started the search a little rocky, but certainly found 6 rounds in a row to close this one out. 13 kills on board for the Madman Grizz. He popped off in the hard point. He popped off in the search. Hit some just ridiculous R9 hopper shots that I will certainly have to go rewatch. I clipped a few of them. Dude is a beast. 1 shotgun per team is enough. You put a shotgun in Grizz's hands, he's going to make magic happen. 8 on board for Shark, 6 for Narc, 6 for Marvel, 3 for Drari. That is quite all right. Big carries there at the very top of the board. On the flip side of things, we got a little bit more of an evenly distributed kill feed, but 2 kills for Greed, certainly not the best game he could have put forward. So that is going to conclude our second series of the night. Animus, obviously, you know, they were expected to win 2-0. I'll just go ahead and say it, right? The fact that we got the 2-0, but 3 rounds in a row off the first, certainly put EU in a pretty solid position in that search. But, you know, Animus just coming through and handling all of the opposing team there towards the end. And right now, we're going to get geared up for our 3rd series of the night. Day, how was your tweet going so far? Has it,
Haven't even looked at it, dude. Haven't even looked at it. We put it out there. I'm confident. And,
You
well,
kind
we'll
of
see as things
spoiled.
continue.
You kind of spoiled the actual point of the tweet. You got 3 options up there. 1 is Nutella, 2 is peanut butter, 3rd is not butter. You know, you kind of trying to make a point, but you also spoiled for 20% of the people who voted. So I'm gonna be out. That's an L tweet, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I gave my viewers the opportunity to not pick. It was either click for results or they're equal in their own ways. So that's what click for results is they're equal. I don't want to vote for one or the other.
Yeah,
you're looking too deep into this.
Okay, well, deep or not, you know, that is just not the kind of tweet that I was expecting from you. You're kind of falling off the Twitter train.
Goodness.
All right,
I've been
we're
busy
gonna.
this month, dude.
Day is falling off the Twitter train. We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a breaky. Hear a little bit from COD Mobile. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got our 3rd and final matchup of the night. That's gonna be 117 Unfound in Anarchy. So don't go anywhere. Karma came through with the raid while we were in this search and destroy. They were very confident in Animus winning 2-0, and you know, if they were betting players, they would have hit the jackpot there. That was a 6-3 win. So don't go anywhere. We've got 117 Not Found and Anarchy right around the corner. Last series of the day. Up, I'm not unmuted. Beautiful little display of a map that has recently been added to the rotation for Mobile Mayhem. And guess what, guys? We're going to get a display of it today. 100% chance of a Hacienda map being thrown in the mix day. What are your thoughts? Big dub or big L's? Because you've taken a lot of L's today. You're muted. You're taking another L.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay, I did my little camera
All right.
transition. It was perfect timing.
I definitely think it'll be interesting to see Hacienda in the mix for Search and Destroy. I'm not 100% familiar with where the bomb sites are located for Search on this. I played it very, 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 very little bit. Gotta be honest, I took a break from Call of Duty when, you know, jetpacks and BS like that was introduced, and I didn't really like fully make the comeback during BO4. I bought it, played the campaign, played a little bit of multiplayer, sucked booty at it because, well, I didn't play for like 4 CODs, you know, 3
True.
CODs or whatever. So I was really bad at it, so I quit. And yeah, very, very vague memory of Hacienda.
There you go, vague memories of Hacienda. I didn't play Black Ops 4, but I did go back and research. This map looks pretty beautiful. I have played one game on like public lobbies, and I wasn't a fan of it for Team Deathmatch. Maybe we'll see how it pans out for Search or Destroy. It's on the agenda, guys. We've got a Summit Hardpoint to start things off, and then something that we've all been waiting for, a new introduction to the Mobile Mayhem rule set. Hacienda Search or Destroy is in the mix, and it is 100% going to be played out here in a Search or Destroy format. Game 3, Takeoff Domination. This is our highlight match of the night. I'm expecting to see that Game 3. We'll have to see how it fares for one of these two teams now. As 117's not in the lobby. They have found a lot of life here in the second half of this season. Started off a little bit rocky. Picked up one big dub to start the season off, but kind of fell a little, you know, lack of consistency, we'll just say. They have opted to ban Search and Destroy Raid as well as the SKS, and Anarchy, to nobody's surprise, Type 25. As well as that Type 25, we've got a hardpoint hacking yard. So, going to go ahead and spam that start button, get ready into the lobby, but definitely going to be keeping Game 2 in our minds because that is where the action for our first ever Hacienda Search will be. So, Game 1 doesn't look like it's going to start off with a fresh start, so it does look like we're going to be bouncing out of that lobby and giving it the second shot, guys. If you're just now joining in, I'm going to go ahead and hit you guys with the results. That has yet to be updated yet. Ronan, you're killing me, dog. 2-1 win for Illuminati.
Robot throwing.
Yeah, Robot supremely throwing. We've had plenty of time. Oh, there it is in real time. Too late, though. Animus 2-0 over EuroElite. And a smooth 20 points going to be awarded to FN420, who don't get to play today, but are certainly going to be earning those points due to a Elysium forfeit. So, 117 not found. Anarchy. We're going to give this lobby a second try, a second shot at life here for ourselves. 100% chance of Hacienda Search or Destroy around the corner, too, after this one. So, Summit Hardpoint, snowy sides of Summit. We've all grown to kind of love and hate this map, but in Hardpoint, certainly love it.
It's pretty all right. I think it's a map that promotes good teamwork. I wish the spawns were a little more consistent, but
We tied for the lead.
you know, it's not the worst.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Not the worst.
Guess that's,
Yeah, I mean,
that's positive, I guess.
yeah, that's, yeah. I can 100% can get on board with that. Cosmos rocking the PPSH. That's 100% stuff that I could also 100% get behind. He's popping off. Got 2. Make it 3. No, Patron gonna finally take him down.
You're in the game?
Yeah, I'm in the game. Are you not?
Nope.
Oh, you never backed out.
I'm been sitting here at the lobby. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're in the game, bro. Dude,
Neat.
you're taking massive L's today.
Apparently.
Big L's. Well, little boys and girls, it looks like Vert is going to be casting this with solo. Day can't get his emulator act together. And a massive P1 here for the side of Anarchy. They've racked up 30 uncontested. 13 seconds left on the point. Another 17 before we rotate over to P2, where you know, things don't get any better as far as interactions go. It's a little bit of a catwalk, if one must say. A catwalk indeed now as we're going to make that rotation over. 38-1, and Anarchy are kind of looking OP. 117 not found. I'm going to need you to find a bit of a few gunfights to, you know, kind of spark this one up, because it is not looking good for you, even on the backs of P2 rotation. Are you serious? Not able to?
I'm dead serious. Do you want me to share my screen right now? I'm looking at a lobby of 10 people readied up.
Rip. Let's see if I
Rest
can.
in pepperonis.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you, and hopefully it doesn't hinder performance on stream. Maybe it won't lag. Maybe it will. See if you can see that. All right. Technical issues all aside.
We're gonna try.
Now, yeah, technical issues all aside, it's looking pretty solid here for Anarchy off the rip, but P2 latter half has looked a lot better for the side of 117 not found. They have found a little bit of time on the hill. They're gonna find some kills here from Karma, who is popping the hell off. And bro, nobody did it better than Karma in the MX9 Holger meta. This dude was a beast in both. I think the only player that can give him a run for his money is Cathilia, but Cathilia's not in this lobby. As a matter of fact, Omni is possibly not even going to be a thing. They definitely have to rebuild. They lost him. But right now, we're looking at a P3 rotation, one of the money hills here on this point, or on this map. The contest is going to come through. Shots going to come from both angles. Contest comes through, and it's going to be an early break here for the side of 117.
Well, looks like we've got about a 10-point lead for one of these teams. It's pretty blurry. I can't tell who, but I'm going to imagine, because I see the UI Goku on the left, that 117 not found is the blue side. And it does look like they've taken the lead back into their favor now, even if just briefly and only slightly, but looking to get a big remainder on this P3. However, what they're not going to get is that early rotation over to P4. And I gotta say, you definitely can't sleep on either of these teams. We've seen these teams have really good games. We've seen these teams have their respective bad games. But them facing off head-to-head should be fun. Again, Anarchy had a pretty big roster overhaul. That's, you know, something you gotta definitely keep in the mix here, versus 117 Not Found has been fairly consistent through and through as far as the roster goes.
Yeah, 100%. But right now, I cannot, like... 117 get blessed with spawns there for a moment. Granted, they get taken off. I just saw a complete team wipe, and lo and behold, my guy Jazz spawned right behind the objective, literally behind plow sight. Does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Absolutely not. What may matter now is the break does come through, but it's going to be short-lived. Rondo looking for some objective time. Karma looking for the contest. He's going to find some P90 bullets. Dark Wizard comes through with an Annihilator, and the break does come through. 15 seconds left, so plenty of time for 117 to find a lot of scrap time in their pockets. So P1 reset comes along with it, and now we're going to see a little bit of uncertainty for Anarchy. It does not look like they had have a massive advantage as they did in that P3 site. Now things have kind of flipped. The scripts kind of folded, and a 117 to 63 point advantage in 117's favor. P1 reset does look like it's pretty solid though, so I'm thinking maybe a quick listen in with Anarchy, as they've got a solid hold on P1, and this is where they found a majority of the points so far. Bear with us, we're going to go ahead and jump in for a quick listen in with the side of 117, or not 117, but Anarchy.
Where they spawning? Where they spawning?
I think they're clean.
They're top, they're top.
There's one button,
One con, dogs.
Connector dead.
I got streaks.
Get inside, help inside.
Yo, purifying.
One shot now.
I got everything. I'm staying green. I got everything.
One shot is coming.
Guys, come green. Come connected.
One inside.
Okay. It's okay. Well played.
I'm using Pred to see for info. Yeah, one is next. Hit.
It keeps
I'm using lightning psych.
Nah, bro, I'm dead. Stop. One shot. Two more. Go.
They're going.
Push in. Guys, push in point. One is no, one is connector, one is connector.
I'm cussed in.
Connector and
There's 2 con. One more.
dead.
Make sure we keep spawns. Here.
Dead, connector.
There we go. Big breaks there on P1, P2 transition. The lightning strike comes in. Still not enough for the side of Anarchy to cover this deficit in gate. Right now we're looking at a 30-point advantage in favor of 117 not found. They are looking pretty solid here on this P2 side. A lot better than they did the first time around. The P3 is where they kind of took the lead and ran with it. Now, the early advantage is going to be in favor of Anarchy, but break is right around the corner. Lucky's in good position. Tag 5 comes through for Karma. This might be a big break here for P3, one of the biggest money hills on this map.
Yeah, looking to be the case. It was a pretty large hold for the side of 117 not found last time around. Right now, they're sitting at about a 45-point lead, but it does look like we've got spawns for the side of Anarchy. We can see Lucky is pushed on up towards the back. He's got a PPSH, so definitely able to take some close range gunfights, but does have to be a little bit careful about the distance that he's pushing from. So that'll be a factor, but looks like the spawns are going to get yoinked. This is now a great opportunity for the side of 117 not found to continue to extend their lead. It's obviously not going to be an easy one. This has been a close game through and through, and with a 50-point lead developed and possibly moving on up into the 70-point realm here soon. You can now see whoever the #1 player is on the side of 117 not found, looking to make the anchor for P4 here, but gets taken down by, I think that's Rondo.
Yeah, big frags coming through towards the P4 transition. And right now, Jazz looking to make the early contest, is going to be able to find 2 in the feed before he's shut down. Nev creeps up like a bandit on the backside. The spawns are in favor of 117 not found, but the initial hold here is going to be in favor of Anarchy. We've got a bloodbath here in P4, and we can see it right now. Rondo making the transition over. Spawn's not favoring Anarchy. That is not a fear in the world for them, though, as they have Darox popping off early. He's going to pick up a massive kill in the feed with the Grav Vortex. And the initial hold, even with the lack of spawns, are going to be in favor of Anarchy. This is where they make their comeback. You're certainly guaranteed a P1 reset, maybe even a P2 site. Now, as we see scrappy P4, just an absolute denial into this access for P4. And that is 117 not found. Still making a contest. You can see Jazz looking to make his way in. He's going to find one, but is going to be halted as well. Karma on the backside is going to get the necessary break, but it's going to be short-lived. 3 seconds. That's an also short number of time to want to contest, but P1, this is where everything comes to unfold. Who is going to have the advantage after it? Based off of what I've seen so far, the side of Anarchy has been solid on these transitions to P1, but third time around, it's a charm for 117.
Well, 117 not found has crossed the 200-point mark, but their opponents in Anarchy have not been making it easy for them. This is was a 15-point game not long ago. Well, I guess if you really want to talk about it, a while ago we were looking at about 100-point lead for the side of Anarchy, and you can see that that has quickly come back to be pretty close to net neutral. 28 points left to go for the side of 117 not found. The real question is, can they close it out here, or are we going to get that P2 reset? They've been absolutely flying on this P1, but Patron is looking to maybe put an end to the score that's been building up here. Well, they make a break long enough to prevent the game from ending, but with their opponents only 16 points away and P2 getting ready to open, can Anarchy hold on is the real question.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. You're going to spread yourself thin on this P2 side. Rotations are going to come through. Bottom side control going to be held by Dark Wizard and Cosmos. They are shutting it down on the bottom portion of the map. One player up top to contest. That is Genius, but as you can see, Predator Missile glitch is still a thing for spectators. Genius does have a Sparrow at hand. As soon as this Predator Missile goes away, we'll be able to see him use it to its fullest. Not going to be able to find much, though, as we see it. 117 not found. Going to close it out early here on this P2 transition. 250 to 203. A solid game indeed, but just not enough for Anarchy to buy and extend to a P3 site where things could have been a little different. That's just not the case. You get the third time reset around, and 117 are a completely different team they shut down a majority of it and again, just a massive amount of points to their advantage. And a solid rotation towards the end. They are going to be game 1 victors. So now we're going to be looking at Anarchy. Are they able to respond on a map like Hacienda coming into the game 2, which is a new map? I don't know. That's a great question. But Karma, 1:42 on the hill, 36 and 29 in the lobby. Top frags. And Nev right there with Patron with 34 kills apiece. Just a solid game 1 for both teams. 117 not found a lot of consistency towards the end. And that P1 reset was much needed for them on the 3rd time around.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And we didn't see any 40s dropped, but we did have Karma at 36, Patron and Nev at 34 apiece. Does drop down to 30 with Jazz and Rondo. And from there, you can see pretty consistently trickles down with one player on each side, essentially having 20 kills on board, that being Dark Wizard 21 and 30, and Darox coming through with the 20 and 33. So not great numbers out of players that we're typically expecting to frag out for these teams. But that being said, Darox has definitely been one of the most consistent players for the side of Anarchy as far as search goes. And honestly, I got to say the same about Dark Wizard. So I expect a little bit more out of them in our next matchup of this series.
Absolutely right now as we're taking a look at the best 3. If you didn't join us early enough to see it, I will give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. It's going to be Hacienda Search and Destroy. Certainly a new map for Day and Idacast. We were going to do like a little walkthrough last night, but you know, Valentine's Day, Verdict not able to participate because the wife got off work. We were able to spend a lovely night together. So here we are. The byproduct of that, now we're going to be completely clueless. Do have call-outs and whatnot, but let's be real. Unless you're in the mix, you don't really know what's going on. So don't expect too great of a cast as far as like call-outs go, but we're certainly going to try and keep up with the energy of the lobby. So 1-0 lead in favor of 117 not found. Day, are we going to a game 3 here? Highlight match. Spanish Connection able to shut it down too, or are we going to see that game 3?
Well, that's pretty difficult to say. I think we have some pretty even talent in the lineup here for these two teams, and that can easily be viewed in that hard point that was incredibly close. Even though we saw a sizable lead start to develop for the side of 117 not found early, Anarchy didn't give up, and I think that's one of the biggest things. I wasn't able to jump into the listings with you, so I'm not entirely sure how the comms went, but definitely, I definitely think there's a lot of hope that we could see a game 3 here. I'd be game for it.
I'd be game for it too now, as we're going to go ahead and get geared up for game number 2. Geared up or not, we're going to be flipping sides. The defense for the side of Anarchy, as we do see Onur shuffle into the lobby. He is going to be the sub that was disqualified from map 1 because of leaving the game early on Thursday. And this is the byproduct now, as we're going to go ahead and get geared up for it. Onur going to make an impact here or not? Certainly expect him to. He is definitely one of those talents that, when on, can certainly cause some devastation, so we'll be on board with him off the rip, as he does have the kilo in hand. The type, of course, off the map, as well as the SKS. Did your game load this time?
It sounds like it did.
Perfect.
I'm not actually seeing the game yet, but I'm on the loading screen.
Lucky and Dark Wizard are going to be victims. Nev finds a nice 2-piece to open the map off. You can see it first round. Certainly a little bit of uncertainty for some of these players.
Does it sound like we're underwater?
Kind of, but I know...
Do you hear that?
The map looks weird. The map is on the left-hand side of the screen, and it does not look good for calls. Nev going to find
the mini-map?
Yeah. Jazz going to find one, but falls short of the 1v3 Qlash. Rondo able to clips it out, and that is going to be a 1-0 lead in favor of Anarchy.
I'm going to mute my emulator real quick and see if that's where this noise is coming from.
Destroy the
How do I do that? Here it is. Is this it?
Is that it? Doesn't sound like I'm
Where's the volume
underwater.
button? You don't hear all that water?
No. Pretty spectating. Fountainside certainly not safe there for Nev.
Enemy.
Lucky gonna find a way to take him down first, but Darrock's quickly there to get the trade. 2-for-1 style. As you see, Darrock's gonna be taken down too, so it's a 3-for-2. Or 3-for-1. Rondo able to find one. Nope, he's just playing his life. Doesn't actually get the kill there on Jazz. And now it's up to Rondo and Onor to clutch this 2v4. Bombs in the hands of Cosmos. Looks like he's going to commit to the A site. You can see some beautiful scenery there. A lot of green. Love the map itself, but I don't know if I like it for Search and Destroy.
Enemy contact.
It's definitely something in the map. And it's not when I'm spectating one person or another. If I mute the emulator, the noise goes away. But literally all I can hear is like bubbles underwater right now. I'm not hearing gunshots. I'm not hearing...
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
I'm hearing the announcer. I'm hearing the announcer, but
Okay.
Enemy has dropped the bomb.
this is weird.
Bomb spotted.
This is weird.
I don't like the mini-map placement. I think I can get rid of that.
I think it's a bug.
There we go.
think
I just went ahead and
It's a
hit
bug,
it.
but-
If you hit it, you can still see it pulled up, though. So, a large push towards A, as that seems to be the favorite for this Woman 7 Not Found. They're going to go ahead and make their way through. But a flush of concussions just absolutely meet them on the opposite side. No damage, though. I say that, and as soon as I say that, Onur able to find the refrag there on Jazz. Dark Wizard taking some shots now, too, as you can see the push towards A this time around, not as successful as the last round, so kind of lost without the mini-map, though. I kind of need it back.
Yeah, a little bit difficult. Hopefully we'll be able to have that fixed in the near future. It's not even letting me pull it up.
You gotta
so
tap
mine's
at
just
the
kinda
bottom left.
Bottom left. Oh, in the normal minimap spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
But it looks kind of weird on the screen.
Yeah, interesting. So, all right. So I kind of dig this. So the it looks like we have maybe a little bit more of a defensive map as far as rotations for Search and Destroy go. I kind of like that. Definitely gives you some advantages, but it definitely makes it possible one way or another. You can see Dark Wizard showing off a little bit of potential wallbang area there. We're actually in the water now for Dark Wizard, and I'm not hearing water anymore. I'm not hearing anything else, but I'm not hearing water. So my game is just absolutely broken.
It is absolutely broken. You know what else is absolutely broken? Lucky with his shots. Gonna follow through with a two-piece, the Renetti in hand. Super ecstatic here for this World 117 that has found a Game 1 victory, looking for that Game 2, possibly a clean sweep, but Anarchy put up some solid numbers in Game 1. Now, this is a different map that they're probably not used to. They're trying to get adjusted to it just like us. The A-side push yet again. Nope, this is going to be a B-side rotation now as I can see it. Kind of at a standstill. An aggressive push here. As Rondo has found himself in the water. Onur is going to find two. Almost a third, though. Gets the assist. Nope, going to find that third. One more player left to deal with. That's Cosmos, who might have just slipped right by him without him even noticing. Nev notices. Nev never misses. And here we are, tied up yet again, 2-2.
Enemy has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted.
All right, all tied up 2-2. Which of these teams is going to get an advantage going into the second half? Well, that's a pretty big question. Yeah, as we're looking at it, yeah, I think we've got a slight advantage for the side of the defense here. So a little bit different. This is kind of like the opposite of Crossfire, and there's also perhaps not as much like open middle sniping territory. Might be a little bit of opportunity towards the A side, as you see Dark Wizard is looking for heads, but clearly not the best angle as he's got a player rotating underneath him. Darrock's gonna pick up the free kill there, and well, I was gonna say that leaves Cosmos alone, but not for long as Nev able to come through and take him down.
I probably gonna have to pin this from Cloudy. Day wet and I love it.
Alrighty, that sounds like Cloudy.
Yeah, it sounds 100% like Cloudy. Right now, it's not cloudy. It's a beautiful scene here in Hacienda. Rotation towards the middle of the map. Lucky for some, looking for some shots through. The top window definitely a favorable for snipers. We talked about how they open wide open lanes in this map. Not necessarily as open as Crossfire, but certainly a 3-lane map indeed. Now, looking for that shot through B site. No one in sight as of right now. Patron
Well,
gonna find one.
You know who
that's
was
gonna
in
be,
sight?
2 for
Dark
2.
Wizard, my goodness.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely loving it.
Need backup.
I was definitely expecting a little bit more out of Dark Wizard for this, but he's found 3 so far. We're 5 rounds in. Maybe not the performance I was expecting him to have, but not the worst performance either. Lucky and Jazz now left against Darox and Onur. Can we see things tied up here? Or is Anarchy going to continue to push through? Anarchy have been a damn good search and destroy team these past couple weeks, so definitely got to give them credit there. And well, we'll be looking to see if they can give us that game 3 and maybe get the reverse sweep to happen. That was a close hard point, man. That was a close hard point.
Certainly a close one. The
Target
P3 rotation. Oh my god, Onur. Hit some godlike shots right now. Only one player left to work with, and that's Jazz, who only has one area to run through these grapevines. It looks like, those look like grapevines, right? What is the actual call out for it? I know we have it in Discord, but
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
I have yet to really look at it.
I know there's
Fences.
like boathouse, office, vault. I guess fences.
Yeah.
Was it that back corner?
Yeah,
for
then
the-
you got bottom
okay.
vault right here, which Jazz just walked right past. Top vault where you can see, I can't really see the mini-map, but I'm assuming that's where Lucky's at right now because this has a clear sight across the board. You can see into the window seals of the next building over. Lucky gonna get absolutely demolished. Nev never misses. This time he does. Cosmo's able to take advantage of him. 2-for-1 trades, though, in favor of the side of Anarchy. They got a 4-2 lead. Might be buying us game 3 here on the simple fact that they are playing better here in this Hacienda map that is newly introduced for a search and destroy, as well as Dom. So might see it in the near future for Dom. Jazz gonna get the equalizer. He's gonna get the nade toss out. Patron looking. Oh, that's not a nade. That's a concussion, homie. You are toasted. Information comes through. Rondo able to find one in the transition. Now it's just gonna leave Onur as he drops.
Enemy contact.
Karma peeks out. Absolutely violated. It's a 1v1. Dark Wizard. What do you got, homie? You gonna find a third round for 117, or you gonna let Onur take you out? This would be a certainly a beautiful place to be taken out to, right? This is the place we should buy, Dave. We should buy Hacienda.
Next round.
Oh god.
We should move there, homie. It's got a beautiful beachside view. Got some beautiful trees. Some
Destroy the
fences,
objective.
some beautiful cars. Look at this, Aston Martin. That's definitely an Escalade. Yellow Lamb. That's more of like a Ferrari, though, right? Ferrari doesn't make yellow cars, do they?
They haven't in a while.
Yeah, that looks like a McLaren. Then I can't say a Lambo. That does not look like a Lambo.
I'm hurt. Down.
Tango down.
Well, it's looking like we might have a comeback round for the side of 117 not found, but obviously their opponents are on match point trying to lock us down that game 3. I'm here for it. We're obviously having a short day here in EU, but you know, this could extend it at least a little bit. I would have liked to see the 4th series, and then maybe have some game 3s in the mix too, but
Sniper!
only
Get down!
so much you can ask for, I guess. Dark Wizard find the last kill onto Nev, brings it back to a 5 versus 3 favor, and match point still on the side of Anarchy. Got any complaints here for this series so far? This has been intense, and it looks like we're getting probably a game 3.
Possibly. It's certainly looking like Anarchy might be able to close it out, but that round, not very convincing. Nev left in a 1v3 rounds of order. Dark Wizard just absolutely makes him pay his price. Lucky doing lucky things right now. Finds first blood as well with Karma, who is getting reunited with that Holger 26, and might I say, it looks so good for him. 5 kills on board so far, as we take a look at the leaderboard here. 8-3 for Onur. He's top in the lobby with Nev, who's got 8 as well, but on the flip side of things, a little bit more of a narrow, or a little more evenly distributed kill feed. 6, 5, 7, 7, 4. Dark Wizard certainly picked up that 4th one last round, but we'll see if he can continue to pop off now. There's only 2 players left here for Anarchy. Rondo and Onur. They are playing their 2s pretty well. Might get split up and spread out here in this mansion side, as you can see it. Beautiful scenery. Big red, a little bit of big red drip. Man, there's a lot of cars here. Motorcycles. I saw, like, a red cruiser. That was kind of dope. Definitely a fan of those expensive vehicles, and I mean, with a property like this, I would assume you have enough money to buy more than just 1 or 2.
There's a
so
vault here, bro.
Yeah.
What poor person has a vault? A safe, sure, but a vault.
We could have some vaults.
This is a rich person's palace for sure. But
Oh yeah. Let's
2
see.
big kills do come through for the side of Anarchy. We're now looking at a 3 versus 2. Are we seeing the comeback happen? Is this going to be a 2-0 verdict?
I don't know.
117 not found have definitely stepped things up a little bit. Oh, but Onur takes down Lucky, and now Cosmos going to fall to Rondo, and just like that, it's Dark Wizard left alone.
It is. Bomb's going to go down. Definitely the A side. Had to look at the mini-map, make sure these players were covering up. Doesn't matter, though.
Lost that round.
No! The time ran out! What the freak? Anarchy, you guys are selling, homie. Anarchy.
Selling is an understatement, sir.
Anarchy, anarchy, anarchy.
Destroy the objective.
They just want more kills, bro.
I just want one more game that's not Hacienda, because I'm digging the new format. I'm loving the transitions. I love the map itself. It's a beautiful one, but I don't know if I could deal with this mini-map issue.
Yeah, it's rough, but I do gotta say this is since we have 5v5, this is like actually a map that's large enough for a 5v5.
Big facts.
So that's, I think, at least 1 dub here for the COD mobile scene.
I can agree with
You know,
that.
Obviously, the argument of, you know, should we be doing 4v4 has been in the midst for a while, right? And that's definitely something that you got to consider. Ooh, Dark Wizard gonna find an extra one. Lucky gonna take down Patron and Onur. And just like that, we're in a round 11.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up. Bomb spotted. Enemy
Round
has
11
dropped the
indeed.
bomb.
We're going to flip sides one more time around. Anarchy, you had the game in your pockets. It was 5-3, homie. Now we're looking at a 5-all.
It was 5-2, dude.
It was 5-2. Good night, dude. The 2v4 is never fun. They made it happen. They find 3 of those players. 1 left lurking. Forces the hand. They're not able to get the bomb plant down in time. Jazz going to peek right through this. Right through this little archway and just gets absolutely demoralized. Onur finds first blood, but Karma there to quickly trade. 2 in hand. 2 drops actually now. So 2 for 2 now as Rondo, Onur, Derek's left to clutch it up, as well as Dark Wizard, Lucky, and Cosmos. Cosmos and 117 not found, certainly begging for a 2-0. Could very well find it here on the backs of some great, you know, round 11 play thus far. It's a toss-up, though. Looking at the mini-map here, a lot of engagements in the middle of the map. Nobody dropped as of yet. Make that 1. Dark Wizard is out. Is Game 3 on the horizon, or is it going to be a dream? Maybe a nightmare for 117 not found if they're not able to close this one out in 2.
Well, Lucky's got 11 on board right now, so definitely putting work in. But Onur, likewise, sitting on 11 and 4, so hard to say right now. We have the bomb picked up by Cosmos. You can see they're starting to push on up towards the B site, but does get taken down from behind. Now it's Lucky left alone in the 1v2. Can you clutch it up for the team? There's 25 seconds on the board.
Bomb acquired.
He's looking for that refrag there. Little does he know there's 2. He's going to turn his back. The absolute worst COD timing. Does he make it to the bomb site in time? I don't think it matters. The bomb's going to come through the nade as well. Onur with the nade shot. 6-5 win, Anarchy. we're going to a game 3 day. What a better way to end the night. We only get 3 matches. We get 2 best of
I don't know.
3s. Go to
Game
a
4
game
would have been
3.
a better way to end the night.
Well, a 4th series would have definitely been a better way to end the night.
Yep.
But got to work with what we got. What we got is 3 series, 2 of which have gone the distance. I love the background that it displays at the end. There's some beautiful fall-like scenes, maybe. A little bit of
Yeah,
orange.
with the art in the middle.
Yeah, and some...
Yeah, kind of nice.
Yeah. I'm thinking the vibes, dude. We could certainly... I mean, if we could afford it, we'd buy us a Hacienda. We'd have bottom vault and the top vault. We'd have some fences. We'd have some pretty expensive cars in the driveway. Could definitely make that a dream, right?
All right, well, when you can afford that and I can be your whips, you let me know.
Okay, all
We'll
right.
get
Well,
it.
chat, you heard him. Verdict needs to become Tim, so that way Day can be his whips.
Yep.
12 kills on board for Onur. I asked if he was going to be a factor here in this second game. Sure enough, he was. Big kills coming through towards the end. Even got the nade shot to land as the finishing offer. Right now, we're going to be looking at a game 3. The Hacienda hype is gone. Takeoff domination is right around the corner. And certainly a series that was our highlighted one for the night. We didn't expect our first series to be as close, but we also didn't expect a 4v5 or Discord to go down at that. So here we are. Takeoff domination going to be the deciding factor. Which one of these 2 teams are going to walk away with 15 points and which one are going to walk away with a lot less, with 5. 5 points is 5 points regardless, but I mean,
Hey, we've seen before 5 points make a difference in who's first and second. So I think we've also seen it on who's 6th and 7th. So those are going to be your main 2 positions to look at. If you're number 3, 4, or 5, we really don't care. Don't matter at that point. But number 6 is where we cut off our teams for the quarterfinals, and number 1 and number 2 get a bye in the quarterfinals. So
there we go. Well, we're certainly on board with it. Players not ready. We're going to go ahead and gear up for that game 3, our final game of the night. 100% chance that we won't see anything after this other than maybe Day's bot face and Verdict's bot face. Maybe one day we'll buy Hacienda Mansion. Maybe one day we won't. We'll see. Definitely got a long way to go. You know, if you're expecting me to become Tim so that, you can be my whips. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Chances are, they're possible, but they're not looking good. They're just almost not as good as Anarchy buying us this game 3 win. You know what? It came down to a 2v1 at the end in some unfortunate timing for 117 not found on that transition. It was not hit. Hacienda's down and under our belts, and right now we're looking at a domination on takeoff. Day, who you got?
I think I'm going to stick with 117 not found, honestly.
Okay, I'm going to go with the 3rd selection, which is not Butter. It is click to see the results. I just want to see the results. All right.
All right, well, that tweet, kind of fire right now, gonna be honest
Yeah,
with you.
kind of an L still, though.
Kind of an L? I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely an L. I retweeted it, but just know that I did it, just because I like you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I mean, you got 16% of the votes that could have gone to Peanut Butter. Now, kind of wasted. You kind of wasted our time with this tweet, Day.
So is that what we're... Click to see results is peanut butter, so we're tied at 50-50?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, chat. Verdict has confirmed that click to see results is a vote for peanut butter.
It is 100%. All right, Jazz, only player left to ready up. Go ahead and ready up, partner. We're ready to go. Ready to take off on this beautiful stadium reskin. Day has certainly shown his hand when he talks about this map. He absolutely despises it. Should have never been a reskin to begin with. As a matter of fact, Stadium was not a good-looking map to begin with. And here we are with a reskin of it in COD Mobile. Butter sandwich, really, Day? Is that what we're boiling it down to? Butter sandwich. Jesus Christ. Someone drop an F in chat for Day. Also drop an F in chat because he's muted. I'll help you guys out with that F drop. Big Fs. No Fs here in Dom takeoff. We're on board with patrolling off the rip, and right now AC cap's going to be capped respectively. Push through the top side of the staircase to get a fare for patrol, and he's going to be able to find one. There's multiples in the vicinity, though. Does push down, finds Karma, but Karma comes back around in the form of Cosmos, who was able to nerf him out. And now we're going to be looking at a even spread. It looks like 5 players making that rotation over, 3 players left. And right now, the side of Anarchy are looking pretty solid with Darok still on the objective. Can someone take him down? Nobody there to answer. 3 kills on board. And a massive B cap early on for the side of Anarchy.
Yeah, the AB comes through quick, and Anarchy definitely have an opportunity to win this, even though I was leaning on that consistency of 117 not found. You gotta respect what Anarchy have brought to the table. And you know, I think part of it, Verdict, is after we saw the old roster take down Animus, right? I don't know, when the roster lost 60%, I was like, man, there's no way they're gonna throw a roster together in this short amount of time and be able to compete with the big dogs. But man, they absolutely have, and you know, they're up against 117 not found, not a pushover team here in Europe, and not only were they able to pick up the search and destroy there, but obviously they're looking to try to pick up the domination as well. It's not AAB anymore, we've got a CB. But still 2 in their favor, and they're starting to extend their lead.
They are indeed. And you know what? You didn't get a chance to listen into comms earlier. I think now's the perfect time for us to join in for the comm listening for Anarchy. See how those comms sound off, as they've got a CB cap, and they have a lot of map control to go along with it.
Losing Charlie.
Enemy contact.
We lost C.
Wait. Coming Gnef, my trophy Gnef. You top yellow, top yellow, top yellow, top yellow.
One more C, only one C, guys.
Cappy, Diox, please. Nice, Diox, amazing.
Losing B.
Guys, all going B, one shot.
Yeah.
Should be.
Dead, nice.
Okay, clear it, I'm using tactic, clear it. I'm watching stadium.
Cool down B.
There's one ticket. Limit dead.
On you, ticket.
Don't go C, they're gonna spawn blue.
There won't be, there's 2 B, guys.
Enemy in sight.
We're spawning yellow, play for limit again.
They're all dead.
One more. Nice, bro, nice.
They're all dead.
Clean it.
I'm smoking you.
Smoke out.
One shot, PvP.
I can do anything.
B, one shot, nice. Just stay limit, listen to me, pre-win. Just stay limit. Top red.
Ticket.
Top red.
Blue, wesh, gros.
Now, one B.
Go
2B now.
Go see. Yeah, 2B. Oh my god, bottom red. Keep A and go
Enemy
C.
in sight. Enemy.
Wonder was AFK.
Bottom yellow.
One mister.
All right, some solid rotations. They were able to maintain a lot of order throughout the entirety of that B cap. Finally, a little bit of silver lining for 117 not found, though. They have probably bit the dust the most here in this first half. So far, so good, though, for Anarchy. We've got ourselves a spicy Game 3 day.
Yeah, we definitely do, and you know, I'm gonna be honest, I missed basically all of that listening. I was sitting there and I was just like, I definitely clicked the channel, right? I'm in the channel. I didn't realize I was deafened the whole time. We were obviously using comms on OBS.
Yeah.
And I noticed it at the last second, and that's pretty rough. But I was like, man, these are, no, we're not going there. We're not going there. You know what I'm talking about, right?
These are
the message from Sylvia earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, these are.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah, we're not going there. Right now, triple cap might be where we end the first half off, but it's not the case. The B cap's gonna be spared. 91 to 100. Anarchy with the advantage, but 9 points certainly not a cushion. So I gotta say, Anarchy's comps absolutely on point. I'm hoping that we get a little bit of, you know, early dominance from 117 not found. Maybe they get a B cap early on, hold this A cap. Maybe we'll do a listen with them because we haven't had a chance to listen in with the Spanish connection. Well, guess what? Right now, they've got an A cap, looking for the B cap to come through as well. Cosmo's gonna pop that TAC 5, looking to prevent this B cap from the side of Anarchy to come through. TAC 5 certainly paid off. The B site not gonna be held though. They're looking for the triple cap. The B cap could come through. The A cap comes along with it. Lucky, just a demon right now popping off, but 2 flags, only 1 home flag can be yours. Can they withstand and get this B cap from coming through again? They're gonna cap a C, and this is not looking good for 117 not found.
Yeah, it's definitely not, and it's doable, right? They've got a CA. It's not the most ideal, but it's not the worst for the map that we're on. I mean, we actually see AC caps quite a bit on this map here, but it does look like Dark Wizard's going to come through with the Pred onto Derox. That's going to hold down the A. We still have 2 over here at C as well. Progress getting cleared out. Cosmos going to win the gunfight there. C still in their favor. You've got Karma in the corner there, picking up an extra kill. Finds 2. Might be looking to laser 3 as well. Gonna pick up that 3-piece on Toronto, and just like that, we've still got the CA. We've got a lot of progress on B.
Might be a perfect time.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's get it. 117 not found. Listen and bear with us.
Enemy.
Losing Charlie.
P1, P1, P1.
P1.
Hay que irme, chavos.
Hay que pillar a
Flores, muerto Flores. Otro más Flores,
Top blue. Ani.
Vale, vamos a intentar. Uno más top yellow, bro.
Abajo, tickets, se va por medio.
Ani top blue todavía, creo,
Pillo A.
Sí, sigue top blue. Una balona.
¿Muerto?
Uno A, uno, 2 A, 2 A.
¿Dobles? Otro. Pisa.
Uno B.
¡Qué malos que soy!
Vale, otro ministers.
Tengo A, cuidado.
Uno
Uno
B,
generator.
Soltado.
Sí, tickets un muerto.
He cogido A,
Vale, uno B, 2 B. Nacen flores, nacen límite. Arco medio.
Está bien, ya sabes. No te apreté, bro, me mata.
Flores. Sí, top red, uno top red.
Top blue y Flores.
Pillamos B.
Aguanto. Una. Flores.
Voy yo.
Una bala, Flores, muerto.
Uno más B.
Pillamos. Uno P1, defienda.
Yo voy a hacer.
No, me ha pillado.
Uno C,
Están en B.
Ir para B.
Yo estoy C. Uno top red.
Muerto top red.
Muerto C.
Uno detrás,
Tickets uno.
P1 una bala.
Voy C.
Limpia.
Estoy Flores con A.
Top yellow.
Dobles. Va para B.
Man, I gotta say, that's a lot of energy in those comms. 117 not found coming through with a lot of energy in this game to go along with it. So, hey, we're at 12-point deficit for Anarchy. Even though they're slaying out with a North dropping 36 so far, they don't have any points to show for it as far as this second half goes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 14 points in favor of 117 not found. And listen, bro, we got to be keeping our eye out on the clock because we're triple cap territory, first of all. But time also going to be a factor. And, well, I think 117 not found have done it, bro. If you want me to be honest, it wasn't looking great, but...
For a team that struggled to get B at all in that first half, they finally got it towards the end. Somehow able to split their opponents. Very, very finely crafted themselves an AC split that favored them until they could finally get the B cap capped. And right now, we're looking at a solid Game 3 from 117 not found. Definitely consistent, regardless of how well Honor or Patron did. A big Game 3 win for 117 not found, 200 to 183. And we're looking at a 2-1 win in their favor. I know they're feeling themselves, and I know they look back on it. This is a 3-game spread where Hardpoint, super close. Search and Destroy literally went to a round 11 where it was a 2v1. Game 3, 200 to 183. You can't get any better with the picks of highlight matches, and this one being displayed for you guys. Solid 3-game spread. Solid performances from both teams. Nothing to be upset about for either. Obviously, the fact that you're not, getting those extra 10 points for Anarchy, certainly something to consider, but nothing to be ashamed of as far as this 3-game spread goes.
Yeah, definitely a solid performance for both teams, and honestly, we were fragging out on the side of Anarchy, but just didn't quite matter. Had a little bit more coordination on the side of 117 Not Found, which I don't know, man. The CA, as long as they held it, was pretty wild. And honestly, I think that's if you have to ask me, probably less good play from 117 Not Found and more bad play from Anarchy. And what I mean by that is we've had a ongoing difficulty with this team where one or two players will honestly just not play with the team, right? We were in a listen in last week, and there was a pretty big call out, Derox, you've got to play with us. And he was fragging out, but if you're not actually getting the objective for your team and helping them with their rotations, then well, that's going to be a struggle. And I'm not necessarily saying Derox is the problem here, because I've heard other names in the past them having to say the same thing. But it's a constant problem with this team. They've gotten better. They have gotten better, but they still tend to stray away a little bit. And sometimes you have one or two players that do play as an individual, not necessarily as much as a team.
No, you're absolutely right. Now that's going to be it for the day. Or the night, rather, if you're an EU, which we're obviously guessing EU, so I know it's night. If you're taking a look at the results, obviously we saw some pretty stout matchups. We didn't expect the Qlash and Illuminati one to be as close as it was, but it was a 4v5, right? That domination, though, different story. It was a game 3 to rewatch. Game 2, we got Search and Destroy Meltdown added back in. That's a big dub. 2-0 win for Animus. EuroElite again showing up, putting up some solid numbers in the Search, but not enough to beat the Search Kings in EU. 2-0 win for them. FN420 gonna earn those 20 points on the backs of a forfeit from Elysium, who, again, disbanded, no longer a part. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out. Omni also questionable moving forward, so we'll get more info. We'll let everyone know as we move along. Our highlight match of the night was certainly a highlight. 2-1 win for Anarchy. Solid game 3 for both teams. Solid 3-game spread all together. Even though we, kind of struggled with, some of the adversities with Hacienda and how the spectator client responded, it was still a great match to go back on. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go back on and try and get the call-outs to, match, where players are at. So certainly something to look into. Standings. Not much have changed for Nova. Animus, they're only 10 points away. And what is a better way to end the season than to have those two square off together on Thursday? That's right. Nova Esports and Animus definitely going to be the highlight match of the entire season. 150 to 140. The winner, they're going to be moving on regardless if it's a 2-1 or if it's a 2-0. For either of these teams, the winner of that series is going to be your #1 team in EU for Mobile Mayhem. Does it make a difference in how it goes? No, because they're both, locked in for first and second place. 117 Not Found right there, sitting pretty with 105. They've got the head-to-head, the matchup that I mentioned earlier, against FN420, so they have the advantage. FN420 gonna earn those 20 points on the backs of a forfeit today, 105 as well, so third, fourth slots possibly locked in. Anarchy, locked in. Illuminati, locked in. They have secured their spots. They've got their tickets to the show. They are 100% in. Does it matter which order? Absolutely not. Will it matter when it comes to who you play? Possibly. We'll have to find out now. We're only 1 day away from playoffs, which will be happening Tuesday day. Tuesday day. Daddy!
Yeah, what's up?
That's it, man. I'm done. It was a solid day, even though we had Discord. Man, it was a lot of like tragedy that struck earlier in the stream, but we somehow managed to come out on top. Well, I mean, you came out on top with your lackluster tweet, but it's an L tweet day. I'm sorry. You're muted too, by the way. Plus ratio.
Listen, bud.
Plus cringe.
Listen,
Butter
bud,
sandwich. Get the hell out of here.
Listen, just because Nutella and peanut butter are both spreads, that does not mean they're comparable.
They are 100% comparable.
Nah.
Yeah.
They don't even target the same senses in your mouth.
Okay, why the hell does that make a difference? People aren't looking to
Nutella,
target senses in their mouth.
Listen,
they're looking for a
listen,
spread
if
on their bread, bro.
Yeah,
God
okay, but my
dang.
point is, if you want something that's salty and savory, you go with peanut butter. If you want something that's light and fluffy and sweet, you go with Nutella.
There we go.
Those aren't the same.
But, I mean, I know ketchup and mustard aren't the same, but people often say I like ketchup better than mustard. Okay, that's what comparisons are for, Day. And that's going to end our night. Verdict wins. Day loses. Plus cringe, plus
Wait,
ratio.
can
Follow
we
Verdict
talk chat real quick?
on Twitter. Follow Day on Twitter. We'll see how the heated rivalry continues on. Bobby's going to be back for Mobile Mayhem tonight. Make sure you guys follow up with that, because NA is certainly going to be a spicy one. Day is going to be on the 1s and 2s, where I'm sure he'll take more L's from Bobby. We'll have to see, though.
All right, whatever.
Love you, Day. We're gonna get that mansion in Hacienda one day. One way or another, we're gonna get it. We're gonna have plenty of vaults to put all of our money and our cars in, right? Love you, bro. We're gonna get ready for a raid. Not sure who it is. We'll find them.
Get ready for Warzone.
Yeah, then we're gonna get ready for some Warzone. So if you want to stick around and catch Day and Verdict continue to argue and rage at the same time, but also have some good laughs.
And drop actual bombs on kids?
Yeah, we're gonna drop some bombs on kids. Be sure to stick around, but if not, make sure you show the love to whoever we find to raid momentarily, guys. Don't go anywhere.